endless war. But yeah, I have no regret. I can handle more. Destroy it all. That goes on defines a specific out of my mind. Yellow lyrics. I get it, it's brutal, shoot it, one that gets back. I get it, it's brutal, shoot it, one that gets back. Like you and Sue, better shoot hard, grind, shut, empty, naked blind. Let me feel the power that could lead me to shreds. Just one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking it is what it is. But where are we? What in my head? I'm older than chaos unleashed. The hollow man, what I believe this is. Demons go run, inferno, infamous, malevolence of evil. Every meticulous irreverence of evil. Every meticulous irreverence. Destroy it all! You go written up in this old bird grown up vision and prison. I'm far to prison of sin. You're torment and don't press. Rule at the road, king of the ledger. Rule at the road, king of the ledger. Mark me mortal. Find out conclusion. Let me feel the power that could lead me to shreds. Countless one more hour. How soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. How many times will my world revolve? Future is gone, lost in child eternity, darkness involved. Doesn't matter much, deception faded, anxiety, clutch more souls. Few thousand to live, a few millions enough to become, to succumb, to crumble, to crash, to feel the hatred, to grow numb. Destroy it all. lost in my senses, discreated, age in my spirit, discreated, age in my spirit, never, never, no forever, senseless war, and yeah, I bet no regret, I can handle more, destroy it all. That goes on defines a specific out of my mind, hieroglyphics, I get it, it's brutal, surely one that gets back, I get it, it's brutal, surely one that gets back, like you and Sue, better shoot, hard to grind, shut everything, make the fight. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress, can last one more hour, how soon will I miss my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking it is what it is, but where are we? What in my head, I'm older than chaos unleashed, the follow me, for I believe this is demons go run, inferno, infamous, malevolence of evil, and even meticulous irreverence of evil, and even meticulous irreverence. Destroy it all! You go with nothing, the super crew, no vision in prison, but I'm proud to present myself. You're torment the dark prince, rule and the road, king of the legion, rule and the road, king of the legion. Mark me my honor, fire out conclusion. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Countless one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. How many times will my world revolve, future?
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me. One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire? Yes, we will.
PlayStation
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatest once again, which is the PlayStation Nation which is the PlayStation 4, because Sony ain't done with that thing yet. Not quite yet, guys. Not quite yet. And now, the undefeated king. Another Game of the Year contender thanks to the DualSense. The PlayStation 5. Hey, yo, they mad, bruh. Hey, yo, even Xbox, even Xbox Studios work better on the PlayStation. They mad, bro. Hey, yo, these bots woke up tight. They said, God damn, man, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Star Wars, KOTOR, now that loot. They mad, bruh. Woo! It feels good to be a PlayStation gamer, don't it? Huh? Don't it feel good? Yo, what is good, guys, man? What is good? What is good, guys? I appreciate y'all coming through. Oh, man, today's going to be a very fun episode, man. Speak from the Heart, episode 53. We're going to be talking about these Xbox fanboys fighting against Phil Spencer, huh? Phil Spencer said a few things a couple of months back or a month ago, and they all agreed. They was like, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need this. You come on, Phil, give it to us, man. Starfield. Thursday changed the tide, huh? All these motherfuckers giving 4, 5, 6, but Thursday, you see the reaction of the gaming community, huh? Thursday changed the tide. They said fuck Phil, huh? They said fuck Phil. We don't give a damn what you just said a month ago. I don't care if I agree with you. I'm changing my opinions now. And we're going to talk about the PlayStation 5 being the best place to play, man. Listen, you don't need no other console other than a PlayStation 5 and a Switch. I'm giving it to Nintendo. I always give Nintendo credit. You know what I mean? As much as a fan of Nintendo I am, I don't really put it out there in Front Street because these fanboys are weird. But, you know, the biggest Nintendo fans, you know, these like I've been a Nintendo fan since 1990. That's all I got to say. Some of these motherfuckers was even born. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. What a beautiful week, man. What a beautiful week. But yo, let me shout the chat, man, before we get up in here, yo, because it's gonna be a beautiful day in the PlayStation neighborhood. It's gonna be a beautiful day to be a PlayStation neighbor. Would you be mine? Oh, would you be mine? It's gonna be a wonderful day in the PlayStation neighborhood. A wonderful day to be a PlayStation neighbor. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my PlayStation neighbor? Won't you please? Yo, Link, what is good, man? Shout out to my man Link in the chat, man. Naseem, what is up? Yo, Venture, what is good, bro? Dylan, what is up? Yo, J Love, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man J Love. Yo, Tehran Side, what is up, man? Yo, South Star, what is good? What is good? The Truth, what is good? Henry Heck, what is good? Hola, Mook. What is good, man? What is good? Champion Wave, what is good? Yo, Rafe the Emperor, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Rafe in the chat. Yo, Chuck, what's good? Shout out to my man Chuck Gaming in the building. Shout out to Chuck, man. Yo, Star Guardian, what's good, man? What is good? Them Dead Loot reviews is coming in. People already gonna, you know, I see, shout out to my man Blandrew, you know what I mean? I always gonna get on Blandrew. Blandrew knows this. He already trying to change the tide of damage control, huh? He's gonna be like, yo, PlayStation gamers was all mad about PlayStation showing Deathloop, but now they excited about the reviews. I listen, I know these angles that these dudes try to pull off, and it don't work here. It don't work here. You understand me? everybody was upset seeing Deathloop again at another showcase. You know what I mean? But yo, Deathloop was already pre-ordered. The only reason why Deathloop got canceled my pre-order because PlayStation did it. I didn't do it. PlayStation did it, and I pre-ordered the game again. Yo, Dreology, what's good, man? What is good, yo? Shout out to my man Strictly Gaming, aka David Games, aka Strictly. Yeah, shout out to my man Strictly. Yo, Mod Rozzy, what's good, man? Yo, Brap. Oh, let me mod up Brap, man. See Brap in the chat. Yo, Mod Rozzy, what's good, man? Yo, they go Blandrew. Yo, Blandrew, you ain't answer my question, huh? You ain't answer my question. Yo, Slow Mo, what's good, man? I'll be enjoying it tomorrow on my superior PC. Oh, Slow Mo, listen. The PC is gonna be, you know, you got the graphics, you got the resolution, the frame rate, but guess what? You don't have the fucking immersion. You don't have that dual sense. Is your gun gonna jam? Can you feel that slow mo on the PC? Can you feel it? Shout out to my man Slow Mo, man. Yo, Dopest J, what's good, man? Yo, Leon, what is up? I mean, Leo, what's up, man? Yo, Dre, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Dre. Yo, Arcade, what is good? Chris B, woo! Flo, what is good, man? Yo, J Gamer UK, what's good, bro? What is up, man? Shout out to my man J Gamer UK. Yo, Evil formerly S, what is up? What is up, man? As I scroll on up here. Minius Dar, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Lorenzo Carson, what is good? Yo, Dribble Piss, what's good, man? Yo, KL, what is up? The Finest, what is up? Ice Queen Gaming, the queen of ice in the building. What's good, Ice Queen? Yo, Censored Thoughts, what is up? Gamer Gaming with Junior, what's good, man? What is up, guys? Yo, Chaos Rider, what's up, man? Oh, Raider, my bad. Chaos Raider, what's up, man? What's good? What's good? Yo, Turks, what is up? Yo, Gaming with Persona in the building. Yo, Persona, what's good? Shout out to my bro, Persona, man. Listen. Yo, PlayStation Nation, listen, man. I can't wait to disclose the information that's coming to What's Up PlayStation. You guys, we have a treat for you guys coming up in the future, but we can't say nothing right now because it's too good. It's too good. Yo, Crunk Girl, what's good? Shout out to my homegirl, Crunk. Yo, Styles, what up, man? Yo, Philip Sin, what is good? What is good? James Williams, what is up? Damien, what is up, man? What is up? Wake up this morning, guys. Y'all up? Are y'all up? Yo, Caleb Kaiser in the building. Yo, are y'all up? Huh? Did y'all wake up yet? Wake it up, wake it up. Yo, Corey Massey, what's good, man? Yo, Magnificent Black, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, Plus Ultra, what is up? Enzo Machiavelli, yo, Enzo, what's good, man? I ain't see you in a minute, Enzo. What is good? Yo, Cooper Clips, what's good? Sam Ash, what is up? What is up? I always like to shout out a chat, man, because, you know, you got to show that appreciation sometimes, man, no matter how many people up in here. Yo, Henry Het, what's good, man? What is good, Henry? Yo, Seven Son, what's good, man? What is up? Yo, Meek the Gamer, what's good, bro? What it is, bruh? What's up? Yo, Mikael Brown, what's up, man? PS5 has all the momentum. Yes, it always did. Huh? It always did. You know what I mean? Yo, Miss Bossy, what's good? What's good, Miss Bossy? Yo, JFK TV, what's up, man? Yo, Compo Smurf, what is good, man? What is good? Yo, we got a super chat from my man Brad. That fragrance, the fragrance. Can you smell it? Oh, it smells so good, man. You just wake up in the morning, huh? And you just that PS5, man. If you guys have your PS5 in your bedroom, I don't, but you know, I gotta walk over. But anyway, Iron Fist, what's good, man? What's good, Iron Fist? As I scroll on up, yo, Chaos, my Serenity, what's good, man? I ain't see you in a minute as well, yo. Hopefully everything is okay with you. You know what I mean? It's good to see some of you guys, man. Good to see the familiar faces or the familiar names. Yo, Jedi Johnny 5, what's up, man? What is up, yo? As I'm scrolling on up. Yo, DDP 540, what is up? Damien, what's up? Yo, the almighty Spartan got Wagwan, brethren. Yo, True Virgil, what's up? He said Barry's a fraud. True Virgil to say the randomest comments. Yo, Arcade, what's up, man? Let me scroll back down here. Let me scroll on back down here, man. It feels good to be a PlayStation 5 owner, man. It feels good, yo. Let me address a few things first, man, before I start this goddamn podcast. You know what I mean? Because I like to address people sometimes. You know what I mean? Yo, Omar, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm mad early, man. I'm early. Yo, you need a remix DMX where the hood at, where the gays at Xbox diss track. You know what I mean? Yo, Jackie, what's up, man? I like to address a few things before I start this goddamn podcast because I don't know what the hell's going on out here. Huh? Every time an event happens or some PlayStation news happens, people love to mix your boy name up with just lies. Huh? I told you guys for the longest time ago, if you're gonna mention my name, yo, Danny Jel B, what's up, man? If you're gonna mention your boy Jay Barry name, you better be watching my content or you better come with facts. Stop lying on my name. You had these dumbasses out here, you know what I mean? After I gave my review to the PlayStation showcase, all of a sudden these dumbasses like, but CGI trailers matter now? This how I know people don't watch my content. You know how many people on this channel I've debated when it comes to CG trailers? When I feel like I'm the only one in this community that says like, I don't mind a CGI trailer if it's your first reveal of a game. Would I prefer gameplay and all that stuff? Hell yeah, of course I want to see the game. But if you're revealing the game for the first time, I don't mind. You know how much people have debated me? You know how many times I've said that on these speak from the hearts, these we gonna talk? Huh? But these dumb motherfuckers is tweet like I'm looking at these dumbasses like these motherfuckers really don't know me. And then they come on here. Then they come on here and say, "Yo, what about the Xbox show? You know, you guys are saying the Xbox show was showing nothing but CGI trailers." Let me explain for the idiots in the back of the room, for the idiots that don't understand context. You know what I mean? The idiots that like to, you know, say whatever they want to say for a tweet and a giggle. Huh? Let me explain myself for the idiots. Let me speak slowly. I know I got a lisp, but let me speak slowly for the idiots. 2020. Matter of fact, before 2020. 2018. Microsoft, Xbox, bought a whole bunch of studios. Huh? Up in their studios to like about what, like 13 or 14 studios back in 2018. You know what I mean? 2018, by the way, guys. 2020 happened. 2020 happens, and they delivered their E3, right? E3 showcasing. They haven't delivered games like that. You know what I mean? We got the Gears, we got the Forza Horizons, but we haven't really got anything other from these developers. So 2020, we expected to see something that you bought from these studios 2 years ago. Something, you know, something. 2020, they showing their roadmap, and they showed games that's coming into the future for Xbox Series X. CGI trailer, 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 concept, CGI trailer, concept, CGI trailer, 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 incomplete game. Right? At the end of the day, I don't mind you revealing your game with a CGI trailer. But the whole goddamn show was a CGI trailer. For the context for the dumbasses that don't understand. Huh? These studios have been working. Everybody's talking about they doing passion projects. Oh, they've been doing this game before they got bought and all this bullshit. All the excuses people were saying. But CGI trailer after CGI trailer after CGI trailer after concept CGI trailer. The game ain't even formulated yet, but we have a CGI trailer. And that's why the criticism came in for the Xbox show. Fast forward now to 2021. After all the CGI trailers we saw last year, we're expecting something, right? No. CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, concept, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, indie reel with gameplay, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, incomplete game, CGI trailer, CGI trailer, CGI trailer. The fuck is going on? 2 years in a row, 2 years in a row, CGI trailer, especially after you just bought Bethesda and all that stuff, all their games that they're working on, CGI trailer. And you guys have the audacity to mark those E3s higher than the PlayStation Showcase. The audacity to even mention my name. Talking about J man, I thought you against trailers. I'm not against CGI trailer. I'm against CGI trailer for 2 years. Like, yo, real talk. It's either these people are dumb or they just trolling purposely, huh? You have to be an idiot just to tweet something like that. You have to be an idiot if you are sincerely believing what you're tweeting. You know what I mean? Everybody, I don't understand what the hell is going on. Like, you know what I mean? We see all these game reveals. Cool, okay, understandable. The next year later, you're getting more CGI trailers. And then everybody's like, yeah, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Oh my God, Xbox. People can't say Xbox don't have no games. People can't say Xbox don't have no games. Then these motherfuckers is trying to compare the PlayStation event that had like about 3 CGI trailers for trailers, and be like, yo, I thought you guys were against CGI. They showed like 19 games, and 3 of them was the CGI. The fuck? That's why I was asking the question. I'm like, yo, jog my memory. What trailers did you see that was just CGI? Jog my memory, please list it. None of them is answering because they feel dumb. Jesus Christ, man. Another thing when it comes to, you know, this PlayStation Showcase, right? I'm listening to everybody stupid ass excuses, stupid ass reasons of why they gave it a score. They are comparing a game like what was underwhelming that was shown, right? Let's say Ghostwire Tokyo. To me, Ghostwire Tokyo wasn't underwhelming to me, but I see a lot of people mentioning Ghostwire Tokyo. The fact that Ghostwire Tokyo was showing there, they're putting a reveal like Wolverine on the same level of impact. Oh, I can't give the show a high grade because they had Ghostwire Tokyo, they had Gran Turismo 5, they had Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I just can't give it the score because, you know, these games, it was boring. It was boring, J Bobby. It was boring. It was boring, J Bobby. It was boring. So, you know, I don't care if I was losing my mind, dropping my headphones, you know, breaking my mic over the other games that was shown and revealed. It's the same level. And y'all niggas is soaking that shit up. Like, I'm looking at these niggas like, yo, your reasoning is dumb as fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be someone I respect in the community. Your reasoning is dumb for your review score. Anything lower than a 7. It is stupid. Hands down. Then people trying to compare it to 2016 E3. So you're telling me that the God of War reveal in 2016 is on the same level as the Lego Star Wars trailer at the 2016 E3 then, right? So it couldn't be an 8. It couldn't be a 9 at the 2016 E3 because the stuff that you were interested in is on the same level as the stuff that you were interested in. How dumb do you sound? But they call me the cap. They call me, I'm capping. I'm capping because I rate a God of War trailer and a Wolverine and Spider-Man reveal trailers higher than something like a Ghostwire Tokyo. I'm capping. I'm capping because something that shocked me like KOTOR being remade for the PS5 is on the same level as Techia. I'm capping. Yeah, were they lows at the PlayStation conference? Absolutely. Especially when it was back to back. I was like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm interested. I'm going to buy those games. I'm going to play them, but it's not on my tippity top. But the fact that you came through at the end and you bang after banger after banger after banger after banger, I'm not putting those games on the same level as Techia and Kid Amnesia. And you know what I mean? Like, what the hell are we doing? What the hell are we doing? You just sound dumb. These people are just trying to force themselves to sound cool in front of you. They want to sound cool in front of nerds. We are all nerds out here, but we want to be cool. Hey man, you know, I could be critical, I could be, you know, you see, J Barry, you're just a fanboy because you just wanna throttle Sony. No, nigga. I'm giving people my actual true opinions. I'm not gonna compare a God of War trailer being revealed to Techia or Ghostwire Tokyo. They're not on the same level. The fuck is going? What the fuck is going on out here, man? You know what I mean? The stuff I was interested in: Knights of the Old Republic, Project Eve, fire. Tiny Tina's Wonder World look great. Borderlands, I played Borderlands. Forspoken look amazing. Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. Am I truly excited about it? Not really, but I already had the game pre-ordered. I'm dope. You know what I mean? The new trailer looks good. It looks way better than what they showed at Square Enix. So I was like, you know what? This is looking better. Deathloop, I don't want to see Deathloop again after 18 conferences and two state of plays. You know what I mean? So does that mean I'm not going to play Deathloop or I didn't pre-order Deathloop? No, it doesn't mean that. It's just something you're showing the same thing over and over again. You're explaining the same trail. So yeah, me seeing that game again, I'm not going to be too keen on that. Uncharted PS5 update, I'm with that. Wolverine, Gran Turismo 7, Spider-Man 2, God of War. Yeah, all this middle fluff stuff here like Rainbow Six Extraction, Alan Wake, GTA 5. Oh yeah, Ghostwire is another one that I'm interested in. Vampire Masquerade. I'm not really the scary game, the Kid Amnesia, the indie Techia. I'm not interested in that. But you can't compare what was these games to what was at the beginning and the end. It sounds dumb as hell, bruh. Yo, Sit, what's good, man? Shout out to my man No Cap Podcast. Yo, J Doggy, what's up? Absolute MMA, what's up, man? Yo, Paul Game, what's up? Yo, T Harris, what's up, man? You know what I mean? My bad, guys. I was just going in. Yo, Meet the Gamer, appreciate the donation, man. He says, yo, these same dudes is hyping up Starfield. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. That's like, I'm not against if you rate the PlayStation, showcase low. Hey, that's on you. But when I get your explanation on why you rate it low, that's when I come in. You know what I mean? That's when I'm like, I come in. There's certain people I'm going to ask because I'm intrigued. Because I know for sure when I listen to some of these guys and when they review Microsoft conference, they're not bringing up the same shit that they bring up with the PlayStation conference. Those Microsoft conferences had mad dry spells in them joints. But everybody, when I ask them, so what made you review Microsoft conference higher than the PlayStation conference? They bring up, I just want to play Halo and Forza. 2 games out of everything that was showing in Microsoft conference. But these motherfuckers out here listing off mad games for PlayStation. Yo, I mean, this is cool. Yeah, this look dope. This looks like I will play it. This reveal was crazy. Yo, they're dropping out reactions out the wazoo. Reactions, people opening their mouth, people jumping out their seats. But they're like, yo, 4 out of 10. I mean, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6. I'm like, what are we doing? It looks fraudulent. But I'm capping. yo, Mundo Zappa, what's up, man? But I'm capping. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I'm really even talking about this now because all the comments people is trying to come at me. Talking about, my reviews, CGI trailers is cool now. You don't watch my content, so you don't know what's my thoughts on CGI trailers. You know what I mean? Two, most of these people that claim they're not interested in the show, look, what's their PSNs? Ask their PSNs. Look at their shit. Low 200s, mid 200s. You don't play no games anyway. Somebody that play a lot of games, you're gonna try to come at me and argue my opinion. I'm not arguing anybody's opinion, by the way. I'm just curious on why they review the score, what they do it. And when I see these reasonings, it sounds dumb as hell, in my opinion. Because like I said, you are comparing a game like Wolverine being revealed to an indie game like Tetsuya because it was low in that middle section. Or Wolverine, Gran Turismo 7, Spider-Man, God of War. You're comparing that on the same level as Rainbow Six Extraction, Alan Wake, GTA 5, Ghostwire. Does that make any sense? Huh? Are those games on the same level of the last 4 games showing? Doesn't make any sense to me. That sounds like you're just trying to be cool. You're just trying to have contention. You know what I mean? No, people that just want to say an opinion just for the shock value. I'm not saying you got to think like everybody, but your reasoning don't make no fucking sense. And people keep bringing up 2016 E3. So according to your reasoning of this showcase, then 2016 E3 shouldn't be high on your list anyway, because if you're saying that Lego Star Wars is on the same level of God of War reveal, then why is your E3 2016 so high? Huh? Don't make no sense. These motherfuckers are never consistent with their flow. As many people want to call me a fanboy or I'm capping, just randomly call me capping and all that shit, I'm always consistent with my opinions. Consistency. And the reason, like I said, the reason why I'm really talking about it, because a lot of people just be lying on my name. I don't know what it is. People just be saying my name for the randomly, like, yo, well, you know, the PlayStation people like Jay Barry, you know, they said that they don't care about CGI trailers. Like, nigga, who? I'm listening to these podcasts and like, why is my name being brought up? You know what I mean? Do you even listen to my content? Well, you know, the people like the PlayStation people like Jay Barry, you know, they give it a 9 out of 10 because, you know, they got to make PlayStation look good and they just cap it. The fuck? Even in my live reactions, I was being critical. But the middle piece was not as impactful as the ending and the beginning, in my opinion. And when I look at the ending and the beginning, it was so impactful for me, personally, that I'm like, yo, this show was a great show. It was a great show. Not everything I'm going to be like, yo, I'm clamoring for. You know what I mean? But the stuff that was shown that I'm interested in, how impactful was that? It was very impactful. And we already know it was impactful. Look at the community. Look how the reaction. We gonna get into the reactions and all that stuff before we get the people in here, man. Yo, Daruhan, what's up, man? Appreciate the 499 iPhone user. He said, what's good, Jay, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm here early in the morning. I have my tea. I have my pineapple slices, and I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go. I'm energized. This girl that hit me up, she ain't hit me up in a long time. She trying to chill, huh? I'm good, baby. You know what I mean? But people out here that's trying to be cool. They trying to be, you know, oh, but you know, I want to look like I'm what's the movie review? What's the movie reviews again? Ebert? No, not Ebert. Whatever the movie reviewers guy is. You know, they had that stone face look, and they were reviewing the game like, well, this movie was amazing, and I loved every minute of it, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 because there's one piece in the story that this line that they said about males I didn't like. So overall, you know, the movie was great, but that one line in the movie dropped it down to a 6 out of 10. That's how these motherfuckers sound, yo. Yo, Siskel and Ebert. Yeah, that's who they're. Yeah, Siskel and Ebert. That's how they try to be. That's how they trying to be, man. Siskel and Ebert. Fuck out of here, man. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not trying to present myself as cool to you motherfucking nerds. I'm trying to speak from the heart. I'm giving my opinions. You like it, you don't like it. Oh well. End of the day, stop lying on my name. Stop bringing up my name if you don't watch my content. Stop bringing up my name if you don't follow the things that I say. Stop bringing up my name if you're not going to be factual with the things that I say. It's no different than motherfuckers like, yo, well, you know, like people like Jay Barry, they said that PlayStation doesn't need E3 and they should never be at E3. And I'd be like, yo, what? The one person that debates other PlayStation people that PlayStation should be at E3, they're gonna mention my name, that I'm the one that's saying that. I'm like, what is these niggas doing? Stop mentioning my name, bruh. Jesus. Yo, did I mute this? Game Over HD, man. Appreciate the donation, bruh. Let me get to that, man. Let me get to that. 1 second. He said, yo, they're jealous because PlayStation fans get bangers and they downplay what has been shown. This one show destroys Microsoft. Yeah, I feel like this show right here cemented PlayStation 5 going forward. You know what I mean? Like what regardless of what was shown at Microsoft conferences, yeah, there were some cool games there that I'm interested in as well. But this show right here cemented to me that, yo, I'm good. I don't need a Series X. You know what I mean? I will keep my PC, keep updating my PC, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? If I'm interested in playing the game, like 12 minutes or the Ascent that I bought. But yo, let me get into the impact on why a lot of these motherfuckers be fronting when it comes to these scores, because the impact of this PlayStation event says it very different. Yo, Amanda, what's up, Amanda? Says very differently on what people are trying to convey with their opinions on the PlayStation show. Look at the impact here. First, let's just go and look at views real quick, right? I know I'm not the person that typically would do this, but I feel like this is very important with the messaging that I'm trying to deliver here, the picture that I'm trying to paint here. You know what I mean? So let's go and look at this real quick. Let me zoom in here, right? Let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. Let's go down to the show. Where the show at? Look at this right here. 3.5 million of the show already 3 days ago, right? We have Gran Turismo 7, 1.5 million views 3 days ago. Spider-Man 2, 9.7 views. 9.7 million, my bad, views 3 days ago. The post interview, people need to watch this more, because I feel like a lot of people's asking questions of like, wait, so is this gonna be this? They answer all those questions that motherfuckers be asking. I feel like, yo, people in this community, they ask questions based off of things that's already said just to get like a like or something or a response. They be asking some dumbass questions, bro. Real talk. Oh, the game that everybody disliking, Grand Theft Auto 5, 1.5 million views. Star Wars, 2.5 million. Project Eve, 935k views. Tiny Tina's Wonder World, 477k views. Forspoken, 1 million views. Alan Wake, 508k views. Blood Hunt, 334k views. Guardians of the Galaxy, 666k views. Ghostwire Tokyo, 565k views. These are the separate trailers. Kid Amnesia, I don't know what the hell this is, but it got 263k views. Techia, 154k views. Where's God of War at? God of War, 5.7 million views. Rainbow Six Extraction, 133k views. You know what I mean? Wolverine, 2.7 million views. Yo, get this work. What's good, man? But the impact doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. The hell are you talking about? Impact matters. Very impactful show. Not look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Huh? Shout out to Morgan Kynes. Where she screenshotted these. Yo, shout out to the PlayStation Nation, yo, screenshotting these for me. Morgan Kynes screenshotted these dudes. Look at these dudes upset. They are upset. Xbox fans upset. As a Wolverine fan, I'm disappointed that all fans of Wolverine can't enjoy this game, especially PC and Xbox. This is straight foul, Marvel Games. Congratulations on new games, but please consider all platforms in the future, Marvel Games. But yo, the PlayStation show was so bad. Every time it's a PlayStation show, you get an impact like this. Huh? You get an impact like this. People want their games. The Xbox game, the show, people was like, yo, all right, let's go for Xbox. Cool. What is Starfield? We don't know. What is Starfield? They trying to force themselves these lies talking about, yo, but PlayStation fans want Starfield. Nobody even saying that. Look at this. Look at this. This is what you call impact. For somebody that's viewing the show objectively, huh? That should be in a factor as well. Yo, Game Over HD, man, appreciate the donation, bro. He says, look up Xbox E3. We'll look it up. Yo, Twisted Sin, what's up, man? He said, Jay Barry, that's just one channel. You got to go to IGN 3 million. Yeah, IGN. Yeah, I'm considering. Yeah, IGN and all those trailers as well. But I just look at the PlayStation trailer. I don't want to show IGN no love. I'm sorry. They got people like Destin Legary, Justin, whatever his name is. People like that. I don't respect those people. You know what I mean? Yo, the Iron Panther, what's up, man? Let's continue. Let's continue. Here we go. You are alienating fans and tempering anticipation with this string of console exclusives. Wolverine should not have been limited to PlayStation only. Grr. Get a PlayStation 5, bub. PlayStation's like, I'm the best at what I do. And what I do isn't very nice. Yo, they upset. Yo, Andrew Wilkins, man, appreciate the $5. He said, Tsunami said Wolverine won't be very good because Wolverine can't fly or has gadgets like Batman or Spider-Man. Xbox fans create anything to down PlayStation games. Yeah, that don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no damn sense, yo. Wolverine is very versatile. He's very agile. He's also known to use technology in certain stories. You don't know what angle they're gonna have or take with it. I don't need them to use a Wolverine game that's like future out and using all these gadgets and shit. To be honest with you, he has a lot of. Wolverine is a martial artist. He's a great fighter. He's very experienced. You don't really need all of that shit. You know what I mean? That's not his character. But you can go there because he has done those things if you kept up with the comics. You know what I mean? But these dudes is dumb as hell, man. Here we go, another one. It's great to be getting these games, but you're cutting out 3 platforms worth of players of the biggest IPs. Oh my god. We ain't cutting out shit. Get a PlayStation 5, bub. You listen, man. All these neutral gamers, all these guys that love everybody that be in these Twitter spaces, right? They come up in these Twitter spaces and they have to give like a whole biography of their gaming, right? They're like, hey, I just want to say, yeah, I prefer Xbox, but I'm a gamer. I love gaming. I have a PlayStation as well, and I just love gaming. You know what I mean? Whether the game is on PlayStation, whether the game is on Nintendo, Xbox, PC, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna play it. But then these motherfuckers go on the same day, the same week, the same month, and they tweet this shit. You're cutting out 3 platforms worth of players, the biggest IP. This game shouldn't be on PlayStation only. It should be on PC and Xbox too. Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? Yo, Styles, man, what is good, man? Appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. He said, yeah, Barry, let's be real. Even if Xbox get good games, those weirdos don't play them. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yo, J Gamer UK say your bar. You saw the Redfall downgrade. Yes, I did. I saw it. Well, the game ain't really out yet. You know what I mean? It is like an alpha build or whatnot. But I don't know how people can be like, oh, it's an alpha build, so I'm not judging the graphic. Yeah, I'm a judge the graphic. I'm like, yo, it doesn't look good in this alpha build. What's it called? Vanguard. You know, last week or 2 weeks ago, we played the alpha build of the game with the Champion Hill mode. The game looked beautiful. Nobody was judging, you know what I mean? Nobody was saying, yo, this game, you know what I mean? The game was looking beautiful. I don't understand, like, yo, you can look at the games and see the progression of the games. Yeah, if the game come out and it looks way better than what it did in the alpha, then kudos to them. But right now, from what I've seen with these screenshots, I'm gonna judge the game. I don't know how it was that hard for people to understand. Yo, Fatal Mephisto, what's good, man? Shout out to my man, Beer Hugger. Yo, Lanceville Paul, what's up, man? So let's see this other comment here. So this dude is tight right here. Wolverine as a PlayStation exclusive? What foolishness is this? It's bad enough Spider-Man being exclusive. This is a step too far. You should be ashamed of yourself. Disrespecting fans like that, this should have not been okayed. The View says differently. It seems like the PlayStation fans are okay with it. Yo, this is why people gotta be real with themselves, man. You know what I mean? You are not a neutral gamer, yo. You're a bot. You're an Xbox gamer. You know what I mean? I've seen a whole bunch of these dudes upset. Twitter spaces galore. Upset. Exclusive. This shouldn't be exclusive. Exclusives are bad. Why are they doing these exclusives? Oh my God. Please stop it. Please stop it. PlayStation is bad for business. PlayStation is doing it. PlayStation. Marvel Games. Yo, this one dude told me that Disney's gonna outright buy Sony, so there's not gonna be another Marvel IP that's exclusive to PlayStation. He still ain't respond to me yet because I asked him if he was okay. You know what I mean? He still ain't respond to me yet. Oh, guys, there's more though. There's more. Yo, Fatal Professor says, Jay Barry, what I just read, cause easily be solved with a simple answer: buy a PlayStation 5. Yeah, simple. Buy a PlayStation 5. Yo, Timbo on the track. Yo, Timbo, what's good, yo? Yo, Envy Dub, what's up, man? Yo, Envy Dub, appreciate the $5 donation. Said, dear Cryberry Xbox, want to play Wolverine? Just buy a PS5, bub. Yeah, that's it. Buy a PS5, bub. Ching, ching. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do. Oh, there's more. There's more, guys. Don't worry. Hold up. There's more. Shout out to all of the people screenshotting all this stuff. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, nah, I'm gonna get back to this one later. Cause this is the Halo producer. I'm gonna get to that one later. Oh, look at the articles. Look at this. Look at this one right here. This one is funny as hell. Yo, Chaos Raider, what's up, man? He said with a $5, he said, yeah, hey Barry, if Spider-Man Wolverine was on Xbox, would they have bought? They won't buy because it's not in Game Pass. Yeah. That's a huge thing right there, because a lot of these dudes, they don't really buy no games. They're waiting for it to come to Game Pass. We see it. We see the numbers. Xbox games are, when it comes to sales, are low due to Game Pass. You know what I mean? I get the presence of Game Pass, but yo, this is the difference. This is the difference of why I separate myself from a lot of people, because there's people that are gamers, but there's people that are gaming enthusiasts. You know what I mean? I'm a gamer enthusiast, you know what I mean? Where I like to support the industry. I like to support developers that I like. You know what I mean? There's people that just want to play the game and keep it moving. Yeah, you're on a different table than me. You're not the same table. You know what I mean? You're not the same table as me. That's why I don't really do these Twitter spaces and all this bullshit, because if I do a Twitter space, a lot of these motherfuckers gonna get kicked out. They're gonna get muted. As soon as they come in, well, you know, I love all gaming, but I'm a Xbox guy, but you know, I just think PlayStation is bad. Kick out. You're getting kicked out. I don't want to hear your opinion. You know? You know what I mean? All these people always like to bring up casuals and what the casuals will do. You know why they bring up casuals and what the casuals do? Because they're casual. When I talk from my experience and my bubble. I'm not a casual gamer. I'm a hardcore gamer. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to keep on bringing up casual before I speak about my set group of things, the hardcore gamer. Nothing wrong with talking about what a casual would do and how a casual react, but these motherfuckers bring that up at the first opinion. Well, you know, this is not really that good because casuals won't know that it's on this. You know what I mean? Some dumbass excuse they will bring up. Craziness, man. Dapper G, man, appreciate the donation. He said, yo, what up, Jay Barry? It is 2:45 p.m. UK time. Sweet PlayStation fragrance. Yo, you, King Thrash, No Cat, Chris, Persona are loved over here. PlayStation for life. Yo, I appreciate all of my UK mans them. You know what I mean? Ain't it? Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to the UK people. You know what I mean? It's much love over here in the States as well, man. You know what I mean? So here's this comment right here. So Disney is promoting, you know, Spider-Man, right? You know what I'm saying? Are Miles and Peter ready for what lurks in the shadows? Spider-Man 2 comes to PlayStation 5 2023. Discover more about the new game. Whatever, right? Hey, this guy. Hey, Disney. By promoting this, you are actively promoting a toxic gaming ecosystem. What? So let me get this right. So any game that's exclusive to Nintendo, that's like a licensed game, right? Let's say that Indiana Jones is exclusive, right? Because now everybody's bringing up Indiana Jones is exclusive to Xbox, right? So let's say if Indiana Jones is exclusive, if LucasArts or whoever promote that game coming to Xbox, what year, is that promoting a toxic gaming ecosystem? You know what I mean? This is why a lot of these people, their arguments don't hold any water. You know what I mean? Because they're very fickle. They will say one thing on one side, but on the other side, it doesn't line up. It doesn't apply. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure if any Xbox game out here gets announced exclusive, these motherfuckers will run to Twitter. Look at that. Yeah, Xbox will winning, baby. The tides is turning. They'll be happy as hell because they prefer that platform. Why is it different that PlayStation fans is celebrating a wonderful game that's coming to PlayStation 5 and it being exclusive to their platform that they prefer? You know what I mean? Stupidness, man. Yo, Steely, what's up, man? Yo, Braveheart, what is up? Appreciate you guys coming through. Yo, Carrell, what's up, man? Yo, Damaged Tent, what's good, man? Andrew Wilkins, what's good, man? Officially. So he's saying because of this game and other games exclusivity, and because we all know you make money off this game by allowing it to be on other platforms, you would make even more money. So now they're concerned about the console. They're concerned about the business side of things now. You know what I mean? That's where everybody always uses the business side of the arguments like, yo, what, J Bar? Why you care if PlayStation put their games on other platforms? Because they will make more money. I never bring up that point like that. I always bring up the brand and how the brand is going to look, the integrity of the brand, how I feel about the brand if they do something like that. You know what I mean? Because that is more personal to me. I don't give a really fuck about the business side of things. You know, well, that's not true because I am kind of invested in them. But at the end of the day, this is us all over the place. This is just a typical Xbox tweet right here. He's bringing up toxicity because it's exclusive and wants it to be on more platforms so he can get more money. You know what I mean? Typical Xbox response to these announcements. But the impact, right? This shows a 4 out of 10, a 3 out of 10, a 5 out of 10 though. The whole world is going crazy. Now look at this one right here. Look at this one right here. Look at this one. This is the Star Wars one. This is Star Wars. This is Star Wars right here. This game really should have been on all consoles at launch. This guy got a check too. I don't know who this person is. Rob Blackwell. Is this the person that wrote the I think this person wrote KOTOR. Was this I think this name sounds familiar right here. I think this person I think this person wrote KOTOR, because the name sounds familiar. Let me look this up. Rob Blackwell. It sounds familiar. Am I tripping? The original KOTOR wasn't on all plat. Oh, that's a good point, Paul. That's a good point. You know what? I'm not even gonna look too much into it. Yeah. Oh, I'm tripping. So I don't know who this person is. I guess I'm tripping. But yeah, you see how these people, they getting upset. They upset. The gaming exclusive. The game ain't coming to other platforms right away. Oh, that's an issue. So PlayStation shouldn't have any incentives for their platform for people to get the desire and the demand to buy into it. You know what I mean? They shouldn't put any incentives towards people buying a platform and buying games on the platform. Nah, it shouldn't be that way. It should just be kumbaya. Everybody is on the same playing field. Everybody's just loving gaming. Woo, we love gaming. No business tied to it. Nothing. We're continuing here. We're continuing, guys. Don't worry. Hold on. We're continuing. Oh, here's a classic comment as well. Yo, this one was funny is right here. This one was funny. We don't care about Marvel games. We care about hundreds of hours and multiple playthroughs of amazing RPG adventures that Bethesda develops. Yo, Leo Jimmy man with a $10 say, yo, Wolverine actually saying get a PS5 bub had me crying. That's what you should say. Yo, that should be the commercial. The next Wolverine commercial, like the full, like, you know, nationwide or worldwide commercial. Wolverine should be like the thing should be like PlayStation, and Wolverine come out and say, ching ching, get a PlayStation 5 bub. That joke will be fire if he actually did that. You know what I mean? That would be fire, yo. So we continue. Yo, the Hatsuma man, appreciate the donation. It's a UK charts out for Tales of Arise, by the way, as expected. Oh yeah, Tales, I'm enjoying the hell out of that game. That's one of the main reasons why I'm actually doing this earlier than expected, because by the time I finish work, I just want to chill and play Tales. Yo, Shadow Wolf, what's up, man? Oh, we just getting started, man. We just getting started. There's another one I wanted to show here. Oh, look at this one right here. Look at this one. Look at this one, yo. Yo, look at this dude. Xbox Prophecy. Yo, barbecue sauce, what's good, man? By the time Wolverine comes out in 2028, what? Yo, we are in 2021. This motherfucker right here, the game gonna come out in 2028. 2028. Yeah, that's what a lot of these dudes be saying, yo. Well, the game ain't gonna come out anytime soon. You remember when God of War first showed in 2016? Well, we ain't gonna see that game till like 2020. You know what I mean? Yo, they making up numbers. 2020. You know, that game ain't never gonna come out. Spider-Man got revealed. Oh, we ain't gonna see that game till 2021. You know, that's not a PS4 game. Yo, they always be making up joint, bruh. They always be making up joint. Yo, Wavy, what's up, man? Yo, Quanvo, what's good, yo? My man said 2028, bruh. Sony is gonna be on this. Sony's gonna be on its last legs anyway. There's a 90% chance that Wolverine is going to be on Xbox because Sony badly needs the money. Aside that, yo, and people be like, yo, Bar, you can't read. No, I'm actually reading these motherfuckers verbatim. My man said, aside that, should it be that aside? KOTOR is coming to Xbox and God of War looking like ass cheeks. PS5 has a bleak future. Yo, he's tight. He is tight. Very, very tight. Very, very upset. Xbox guy, yo. There's more, yo. There's more. I want to show more of these, yo. I want to show more of these. Oh, yeah. I got to show this one. I got to show this one. I got to show this one right here, right? So, Tom's Guide, right? Tom's Guide. They put out an article stating that KOTOR is a PlayStation 5 exclusive at launch, and it's not okay. This person right here, this publisher, this website is speaking. He put his heart on his sleeve. He's out here just like, yo, this is not okay. It should be on all platforms. This is not good. This is not good for gaming. This is not good for the gamers. PlayStation is trying to monopolize gaming. No. We gotta speak up as gamers. KOTOR is a Star Wars treasure. Its remake shouldn't be walled off by console politics. Really? No, the only thing political is this website right here. But check this out right here, guys. just a few months back, the same publisher, the same website, not the same author though. I have to say that, not the same author, just said, I'm sorry, Starfield is Xbox exclusive and Bethesda shouldn't be either. Dry your eyes, PlayStation fans. Starfield, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S exclusivity is a good thing. Oh my God. Oh my, who is the editor-in-chief at this publication? You see what I'm saying when it comes to a lot of people's opinions? It doesn't hold water. They say one thing on one side because this platform is better or the impact is much more, it is larger. It's a larger impact. But on the other side, their opinions is just like different. It's like, oh, this is good. This is great. I love it. Oh my God, this is great for competition. Wipe your eyes, dry your eyes. Who the hell is crying about Starfield, by the way? One. But it's not too long ago. This was in June. The next article, like I said, is different author. But September, not too long ago. Now you're talking about console politics. I'm pretty sure all the writers know each other. Huh? I'm pretty sure they have coffee together. They sit down and have brunch, crackers and tea. I'm pretty sure that they communicate with each other what they're writing. It gets better, guys. It gets better. Trust me, yo. It gets better. Which one I want to do here? Oh yeah, this guy right here. He's cooked. This guy right here is cooked, right? So my man get on the sticks. He made a tweet. He's saying here, which game will move more consoles, Starfield or Star Wars KOTOR remake? Here, this guy, he came in. Starfield is a full exclusive. KOTOR is timed. No way KOTOR move more consoles than Starfield. Yo, Jeff B. Gaming, what's up, man? But yet, people think that this show was bad. But yet, people think that this show was mid. You see the conversations that's happening? Were you seeing any conversations like that for E3? Were you seeing any conversations like this at Gamescom? For 2 years. For 2 years, Xbox had E3, Gamescom by themselves. PlayStation came and did their own thing. Boom, destroyed. They came again in the late summer and destroyed it. This E3, Xbox had it all to themselves. All to themselves. You don't see the impact like this, but you out here giving Xbox E3 highest scores for 2 games. This is the last thing I want to ask as well. For the people that reviewed PlayStation Showcase lower than the Xbox E3, where are your Xbox E3 reaction videos? Huh? Why isn't anybody chopping up these videos, these live streams, and creating live stream reactions? Where are they? You know what I mean? That would tell me that you probably was bored at the Xbox E3, huh? You got no reactions with your mouth open, your headphones dropping off, standing up on your chair, breaking your mic. Where are these reactions at the Xbox E3 and Gamescom? But you have the audacity to fix your lip and rate this the Xbox and this PlayStation Showcase the same score, to rate this PlayStation Showcase lower while having all these reactions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that, bruh. Yo, they could show 4 games in a row that you are not interested in. You yawning, oh. But they show 4 other games that you are putting out reactions for. How are you comparing the yawns to the ones that you actually put reactions out for? You know what I mean? So you're telling me that the ones that you're doing the reaction for is on the same level that the ones that you're yawning? You were yawning that whole E3 for Xbox, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. You was yawning that whole Gamescom. Motherfuckers out here 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Motherfuckers was watching trebuchets. Trebuchets! How dare you? How dare you? Just so you can be indifferent? Huh? Just so you can get a little click and a like and a respond? Huh? Shameful. Should be ashamed of yourself. these motherfuckers ain't capitalizing. They ain't monetizing Xbox reactions. But they out here talking about, PlayStation show was mid, man. It was boring, you know what I mean? I mean, the middle section, I compare it to the end section, and it's the same level. How dare you? Huh? Anybody should take you guys seriously after that? Yeah, I know you guys want to be critical. I know you guys want to be objective. I know you guys want to be seen as very reliant when it comes to your opinions. But you can't be out here putting out these reactions for 4 videos, for 4 trailers. And then be like, yo, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I think people forget that we also listen to the other content. We listen to your reactions on E3. We watch your reactions on E3, your live streams on E3, and you were dead. You were bored. But you know, Microsoft, they showed games. Halo multiplayer looked great. Forza looked great, even though it has no next gen features to it. Yeah, I mean those two games alone right there. I'm a super Halo fan. I'm a Halo veteran. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Yo, PlayStation Showcase. Oh my God, Venom! Oh, Wolverine! Ah! Yo, God of War! Yo, Tyr is it? Yo, Thor! Ah! Yo, Star Wars culture! Ah! Yo, Project Eve looks good. Like, it looks great. It looks good. Yo, Forspoken looks pretty cool. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Yeah, this is crazy. But yo, they mentioning my name, talking about I'm capping. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Huh? I'm fraudulent. I'm a fanboy. Huh? I told you guys, when it comes to PlayStation show, these motherfuckers want to monetize that shit. That's all it is. They want to monetize. Xbox show, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're not monetized. Yeah, they don't give a damn about the Xbox show, but they out here talking about 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Sit your ass down, please. You know what I mean? It don't make no goddamn sense, man. Makes no goddamn sense, yo. You know what I mean? Yo, N-Spades, man, he said, yo, the only thing stopping me from buying Deathloop is because they say it's a roguelike. I still haven't beat Biome 3 from Returnal. Listen, N-Spades, I need you to muster up, get acclimated, sit up on your seat, put that DualSense in your hand, grip that DualSense tightly, and get past that goddamn Biome. You know what I mean? get past that goddamn biome. Speaking of Deathloop, by the way, too, man, a lot of people's out here talking about, oh, now PlayStation fans is now hyping up Deathloop because of reviews. I've been bought Deathloop. Like I said, the only reason why Deathloop got canceled is because PlayStation canceled it. They was like, yo, this game, it got delayed, and if you don't respond, we're gonna automatically refund you. And I didn't respond because I didn't like the fact that the game got pushed to September, because the game to me looked like it was ready to go. You know what I mean? Boom, right here. Deathloop pre-order. This was pre-order back in like July 1st or something like that, or June. Might be the end of June. Yo, Six said, yo, I seen that shit though, Bar. Yeah, you know what I mean? People out here, and they go, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna mention Jay Barry. They're gonna be like, well, Jay Barry said that Deathloop sucks and he didn't like Deathloop. He wasn't interested in it. But now the reviews came out. Now all of a sudden he's hyping it. even in all my live streams, I say the only thing is that I don't want to see any more Deathloop, because it's like spoiler territory at this point. You're explaining the same thing over and over again. You did it at State of Play. Then you dropped a trailer explaining the same thing that you did in State of Play. Why you keep doing these same trailers that's pretty much saying the same thing? I don't need to see any more of it. That's all I'm saying. I was always interested in Deathloop. I pre-ordered the game the first time it got put up. Then it got delayed. You know what I mean? I don't know what these niggas be talking about, bro. They just be lying. Stop lying on my name. And I mean, yo, True, man, appreciate you joining the channel, man. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay here. Like, stop lying on my name, man. If you're gonna mention my name in anything that you say on your podcast or on Twitter, make sure you come factually. Or make sure you actually have something that, oh, Jay Barry said this, like you screen recorded or something. These motherfuckers be lying, bro. And I'm like, yo, why are these motherfuckers keep lying on my name? Like, I'm out here just saying crazy shit. Like, I'm out here just like, oh, I said one thing, and did I do another thing? I'm not even like that. Craziness, man. But this is Speak From The Heart, man. We're going to bring everybody in here. If you guys are interested to get your opinions out on the show, or how the community is reacting to, the PlayStation Showcase, come on through, man. If you got any other topic, just come on through. Yo, by the way, if you guys missed What's Up PlayStation podcast, definitely check it out, because we had Hip Hop Game on there. We had Hip Hop Gamer on there, man. It was a great show, man. You know what I mean? We did go long, like 3 hours, but, you know, it was well needed, because there was a lot to talk about when it came to the PlayStation Showcase. And when you get PlayStation fans in there like that, we're not just going to lap everything. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to go into detail. But, yo, it was a great show, man. So, shout out to Hip Hop for coming through. And listen, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about the things that we got in stored for What's Up PlayStation. So definitely stay in tune with that, guys. You know, appreciate all the support we getting over there as well, man. So thank you. But yo, we got my man Omar and Sick in the building. The Omar, Sick, what's good, man?
Stop. You gotta tell Ace to tell you about that goddamn 6 out of 10 that he gave the PlayStation show.
Yo, trust me, I was listening. I was listening.
Okay, for the
I'm gonna
bullshit.
explain
Full
for
of
the
shit.
just one last thing.
Yo, Omar, I was waiting for you too. I wanted you to come in here, because when I was listening to Sick Spaces, I was like, yo, I can't wait for the next Speak From The Heart and get Omar in here, because he's full of shit. Go ahead.
Okay. When I went into that Xbox event, I had absolutely no expectation. That's why I gave it a 6. I mean a 7. No, absolutely not.
But you gave the Xbox 8 out of 10.
A 7, not an 8.
Xbox, what?
A 7, yeah.
Based off what? Let me get your reason on why you gave it a 7.
Mainly because of the few games that I was interested in.
Like what?
Like that JRPG. That
Idiom Chronicles. Okay, that was cool.
Redfall I was interested in because I'm a huge Borderlands fan, and they implied that this was going to be like Borderlands. So I want to see more of it. I even said on the podcast, I am looking forward to it, but I need to see more of it. I wish it was revealed in gameplay. What's called video.
Okay,
And not,
what else game?
CGI. I did enjoy the showcase for Forza, mainly because I am not a racing sim guy. But
Oh, so you
casual-
enjoy being dropped off in snow and mud and not having any of that kick up on the car? You
Dude,
enjoy
I'm
going through a
not-
sandstorm and not seeing any dirt? You enjoy driving through a jungle with mud and water and see no mud, nothing that you just like the gameplay. You don't want to see nothing next gen.
When it comes to what's called car racing stuff, I don't even focus about stuff like this because I hardly ever play stuff like that.
Oh, so you don't care
When I
about the
play-
detail. You don't care about the detail. You just want to drive.
It's not that I don't care about the detail. It's just I am not. How should I say this? I hardly ever play games like car racing games. Like the last one I played was Need for Speed.
No, I'm not. Listen,
But you gave this
I understand.
showcase a
I understand
plus
that you
because
don't
of
like
it.
the simulator stuff. You like the arcade. That's perfectly fine. But I'm bringing up a point to you where you said you enjoyed Forza, but I'm bringing up this is a next gen game and there's nothing next gen about it. You just want to
What
play
did
it
he
for the
enjoy
game.
about
I'm not absolutely
What did you enjoy about Forza? The vertical slice that they showed you that's so much different from the actual gameplay video? That's what you enjoy about it?
When they showcased it, it looked great.
You know I'm gonna be relentless today. I'm gonna get on your nerves today, Omar.
As you should speak from the heart.
After they showcased it the second time, then you start seeing how not great it looks. And then you put out your
I'm
video.
not saying it don't look great.
No.
I'm just saying
No,
they
it
showed you a
looks
vertical
good.
slice the first time.
There's just no next gen to me. It looks good, but there's no next gen to me. That's what I'm saying. People saying that Forza looks great. I don't think it looks great because I don't see the detail that it should be there in a next gen game. You know what I mean? But go ahead, continue.
Other than that, I truly forgot what I
So only
enjoyed.
3 games? You only
No,
saw
I
3
enjoyed
games.
actually- I
so
enjoyed
hold on.
actually-
You saw 3 games at the Xbox conference, but there was Wolverine, there was God of War, there was GT7, there was fucking Spider-Man 2, there was the KOTOR remake, there was the Alan Wake remake if you never played it. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, all right.
The reason
Let me
why
back
I
up.
gave PlayStation a 6 because I expected more from them.
You gave them a 6
Hey, yo.
because
Yeah.
I
of
was just about to
something
say that.
that was unable. They were unable to meet your expectations that you set for them. So you gave another show a high score because you had no expectations for them. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. But I digress.
It was because of all the rumors, man. It was because all the rumors people were expecting.
Yeah, actually, it's not only because of all the rumors, but more so also because
No. How you
let
blame
me-
PlayStation for rumors?
Let me explain. I literally
You can't
just said-
explain how you gonna blame PlayStation for rumors, bro. There's no explanation for that.
literally
Not one.
Sick. Let me just explain. I literally just said it's not because of the rumors, but because of the amount of hype PlayStation hyped it themselves. Not only that, they put
They
out
gave
so
you
many.
one picture of a picture that showed the PlayStation logo in diamonds. What else did they do?
Dude.
Not what everybody else did to hype
fuck-
them up. What
the
did
fuck-
they do to
Nah,
overhype?
but at the end of the day,
If they had-
you're saying Omar, PlayStation didn't bring the hype that they're promoting?
They have brought it, which is why I said I love the
Yo,
opening.
you all
I
over the
love
place,
the
man.
ending.
I'm trying to get like, cause you sound much different
luck.
now than you did at 6.
No, dude, I've always said I love the opening.
Yeah, but if they bring the hype, how
played
can you give that score if they brought that hype? How can you give that score?
because they brought half the
His
hype.
original reasoning, because he's never gonna get to that point. His original reasoning was because It's been a year without a show, and when they finally do a show, they play fucking Deathloop. I'm trying to do it like he do it, but they play fucking Deathloop.
As he should be mad about that.
And GTA 5, and I didn't want to see that. Trust me, we went through the whole thing with Omar, man. We talked about why he gave the score, why the score received the numbers it received, and
are you more lenient towards Xbox than PlayStation, Omar?
Yes, because he doesn't have a PlayStation. He doesn't care about PlayStation. So, I mean, not PlayStation. He doesn't have an Xbox. He doesn't care about Xbox. So that's why he's harder on PlayStation. Good.
Exactly, because I don't give a fuck about Xbox. I just want to show for the fuck of it. I was even surprised at some of the games.
That's the reason why Xbox can show 3 games that he wants to see. PlayStation could show 7. And he would still give PlayStation a lower score.
And don't get it twisted, guys. Nobody in here is like picking on Omar or nothing like that. We treat Omar.
I am.
We treat Omar.
I am. I'm messing with Omar, bro. Yeah, you know why I'm messing with Omar? Because Omar came in here. That nigga had the hot take about goddamn, what was that fucking game, dog? The anime game that just came out. Fucking Scarlet Nexus. Scarlet Nexus. He came with the hot take for that.
Yeah.
He got the hot take on the show. Now it's like, yo, listen, I feel more devoted to PlayStation, so I'm holding them to the fire. They gotta show everything they show gotta be a banger. But Xbox, they could show me some little rinky dink ass game as long as it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them a high score.
Xbox is not my platform though. Like even the games that they showcase, most of them I'm going to play them on PlayStation. Thank you, Xbox. Other than that,
you made a good point, man. Like everybody expected every game to be a banger. Like it doesn't work like that.
No, everybody expect every game to be from first party exclusive to PlayStation 5. That's what they expect.
Dude, for PlayStation, they only brought up 3 studios. And they have way more. And again,
that's what you're failing to realize, though, Omar. That's the beauty of this situation. They already got us super hyped for what they showed at the show, and we know that most of their studios wasn't even there.
Yo, that's
more to show.
To be honest, that's one gripe I can get with him with that, because you have studios working on multiple games. But you only showed from like 3 of them. You know what I mean? So I can get that. But at the end of the day, what he gave it a 6? I don't understand the 6 from that.
See, this is what we're not going to do, okay? This is the gaming politician. I came in here because I hear y'all picking on Omar. And what y'all not going to do is pick on my fellow gaming politician friend here, Mr. Omar. Y'all not about to disrespect him. You understand? I'm going to speak up for Omar, and I'm going to say, no, Omar is right. When he says that PlayStation,
my bad. Go ahead.
My bad. He's right when he says that PlayStation didn't show enough. Right? They should have went out there. In my opinion, even though I don't own a PlayStation, I don't play PlayStation games, and I haven't played an Xbox game in 2 years. I agree that PlayStation should have went out there with all 15 of their studios and their partnerships and showed nothing but first-party games. The fact that they didn't show first-party games is why this show can't be no better than a 4, maybe a 5. Being nice with a 5, but you know, politically, objectively speaking, the show wasn't great because there just wasn't enough there. I'm just saying. Omar, I got you, bro. Damn politicians gotta stick together. I got you, bro.
Definitely makes sense.
Omar gonna kick you in the shin, bro.
I'm
going to be genuinely honest. When Persona uses that voice, it's very hard for me to understand anything because of my bad hearing.
As it should be. I get it. But not, so does impact come into play with your review score, Omar?
Sorry?
Does the impact of what was shown come into play when it comes to your review score?
Of course, PlayStation showed way better. Like PlayStation, I've said it. I am saying it again. PlayStation is next gen. Xbox is still in last gen.
But your E3 score is higher for Xbox than PlayStation's showcase.
Yeah, why is that?
First of all, because I'm
Y'all
not
never
gonna
gonna
lie.
get a good answer from this, dog.
I was.
Yo, you been hanging around. You been hanging around FC Violet too much, nigga.
No, dude.
It's
That's
expectations.
all is my opinion. All is my opinion. I don't let anyone else impact my opinion.
No, he
If
can have his opinion.
I said it on the show. It's highly ridiculous that they showcased Halo the way they did. Like, I have no problem criticizing Xbox. I've even said, but my thing is,
Let me give you an example, Ace. Let me give you an example. I will give a Bugatti a 6, right? But I'm gonna give this Geo Metro a 7 or an 8 because I ain't got no expectations for it. Does that even sound plausible to you, dog? A Bugatti is better in every single way possible. Yet I rate it lower because I have no expectations for the Geo Metro.
Omar, what score did you give?
Yo,
the
Wally,
Xbox
what's
Showcase?
up?
I
What
gave
score
it
did
a
you-
7.
And
7.
what score did you give this PlayStation Showcase?
6.
How many games from the Xbox Showcase?
Yo,
And
we
here's my
already
question
asked.
to you: How many games for the Xbox Showcase are you going to be purchasing?
3.
A few.
No. First off, Omar, you know how we do shit here.
Yeah,
Cut the
I know,
bullshit.
I
I
know,
want direct
which is
answers.
what
A few. No, I need a number.
I need to reread what
He
they
listed
Oh my
3.
God, you don't even know.
But I'm
Okay,
gonna say I'm gonna say 5 for him. I'm gonna say 5.
cap 5. All right. So then, at this PlayStation Showcase, how many games are you going to buy?
Oh,
Every
more
one
than
of them.
7, I think. No, 7, I think.
7.
Uh,
7.
Yo, listen,
No way.
Omar. Another thing too, before he
wait,
answers,
let me guess.
don't feel like you gotta please us, man. You playing for
no,
yourself.
dude, I would never, which is why
Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
not
got
gonna
to please
me
us.
Yeah.
change my. This is
Nah,
my
the
opinion.
reason why I'm saying that because I feel like you're fluctuating all over the place. Because from the time you had in sick podcast to your tweets, it's just all over the place. You know what I mean? Like stay
And
stay your stance.
plus over the weekend, I was in that goddamn 6 spaces when you was doing that capping, and I'm like, what?
But my question
What?
is, why do you think it's capping when I genuinely believe what I'm saying? You may disagree with it.
No, the
but it's
reason
genuinely my
why
opinion.
that's the reason why I just asked the question that I asked, because when I hear your opinion, you sound so enthused. It's like, oh, the PlayStation, I'm going more than 7. That don't sound like a 6 to me. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you say other things on
While
other
I
podcasts,
agree
you sound
with-
so firm and straight. Like, oh no, the show was garbage. They shouldn't have showed this shit. They shouldn't have showed that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're all over the place. So I'm trying. The reason why I'm asking these questions is because I'm trying to get a basis. I'm trying to get like a fine line of where you stand, because you're all over right now.
My thing is, if they have removed the middle part, this show would have been an easy 10 out of 10 for me. But
Okay, look, I got-
Remove
I got-
the
I got
middle
it.
part.
No.
Yo, y'all
I got what he's saying. Look, no, listen. Somebody else made this point before too. What he's doing is he's scoring the show by like the show as a whole, and then you guys are talking about the games as a whole. So
Yeah,
basically, he gives a single score, and then the games a different score. Like
I said it on Sick Humor the second I came in and he asked me. I said it. When it comes to the games,
I don't want to
fucking
hear you nitpicking and piecing apart shit, because you know you're gonna score higher when it comes to games. I want to know your overall score. When your
so my
overall score lands at a 6, then I have to question how the fuck did it land at a 6 if you gave it a 9 for the games.
because I was disappointed in the mid part. Like, I was genuinely down.
But that disappointment puts it down to a 6.
Yeah, like fucking.
Like for example, if I go to a restaurant, right, and the main course of the meal was good, the dessert was good, but I wasn't feeling the appetizers. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean the restaurant gets a 3 out of 5 from me. It's a 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. Everything else is decadent, excellent, except for the appetizers. How many points do you take off? So that's why I'm asking you, like, when it comes to your scoring, it just
I think he's just talking about the show. like the flow of the show.
That doesn't make
You know
any
what I'm saying?
sense. That doesn't make any sense
like-
to me.
It's not only
Like,
about
like
the
what I'm saying,
follow.
like, you're not talking about the flow of the show because I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to get you
no,
out.
Let's use it in terms that we. Let's use it in terms.
It didn't matter what games were shown, but like just how good the show was. You know what I'm saying? Like how good was the show? Just to sit there and watch.
The thing is, I am not the only one that.
No. See, Omar, you're around the right people doing the wrong thing.
No,
No, sir. No, sir.
Listen,
Omar,
you know
sir.
that's
You're not
the
about,
issue.
you're not
That's
about
where
to
you
pull
messed
that
up.
bullshit.
No,
You're
listen,
not about to pull that bullshit,
No.
yeah.
That's
You are around the right people doing the wrong thing. I'm letting you know.
That's the issue that I have with a lot of people on the internet. Y'all niggas run with general consensus, bruh. Y'all niggas trick yourselves into thinking that Forza is a better fucking racer than GT7, but everything else says that it's not. The level of quality, the level of detail. I mean, goddamn, one got a pit crew and the other one doesn't. One sells way more than the other one. But y'all niggas run with the general consensus, bro. If everybody would have said Forza was trash or looked trash or that shit garbage, y'all niggas would have been right around here, and probably you, Omar, saying, you know what? Yeah, Forza is trash. That shit's garbage, man. That shit is. Y'all niggas don't think for yourself, bro. And honestly, it's at a point where we got to start calling this shit out, dog.
Dude,
come on, dog. For years, motherfuckers said the Killzone had a bad story. Why? Because niggas was around here saying that same exact shit. General consensus, not even because they played the game, not because they experienced the game, because that's what they heard. And then that translated over to Horizon Zero Dawn. Niggas was like, yeah, well, Guerrilla don't know how to write games. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Horizon Zero Dawn had a fucking excellent story, but because y'all niggas already under the guise that Guerrilla doesn't know how to write fucking games, even though they got writers from The Witcher to come and fucking write on Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that game that y'all always give praise to that's fucking half-ass and I don't even understand how the shit received the reception that it gets. Yeah, that fucking Witcher, my nigga. The one with the terrible fucking combat in that motherfucker. Yeah, now lie to yourself and say it ain't.
Let me ask anybody that views this showcase lower than a 7, in my opinion. I think that's cap. But anybody that reviewed the showcase lower than a 7, let me ask you guys this question, right? First and foremost, what was your favorite PlayStation conference? I'm going to assume 2016, right?
Yeah,
2016. Definitely. So in the middle of the show in 2016, let me know your interests of this show. What do you rate the 2016 show first before I list these stuff off?
Trash out of 10. Go ahead.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, gotcha. So
shit was
Star Wars Battlefront received VR treatment. You were interested in that?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Card activated.
Star Wars Battlefront received TV treatment. Were you interested in that in the 2016 show?
Nope.
Rocksteady Batman gets a VR game announced. Were you interested in that in the 2016 show?
Sorry?
Batman VR got announced.
No.
Was you interested?
No.
He said no.
Crash
He
is
liked
back.
the middle of that show.
Crash is back. Were you interested?
I don't even know what that is. No.
Crash Bandicoot?
Oh, Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
All right. Final Fantasy 15 in VR. Were you interested in that?
Absolutely not. No.
Were you interested in PlayStation owners get to play Modern Warfare Remastered early?
Nope.
Were you interested in The Force Awakens comes to PS4?
Nope.
Were you interested in Lego Star Wars?
Nope.
So that was the middle of that show. So you rate that a 10 out of 10. Why?
I rate the entire show 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm asking why would you rate that a 10 out of 10 since that's your favorite?
I genuinely don't remember all these games you said. What I remember is they started with...
You've lost this battle.
Oh,
Omar.
they started and they ended, right?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. You've lost this. It doesn't matter what you say at this point. You are gonna sound like a complete hypocrite because you just graded this show based off of shit that you didn't care to see. The middle of the road. This is what you said. This is what you said, Omar. I didn't say this. You said this. Mr. Mook even tried to have you back, bruh. He was like, man, I understand what this man's saying. Now you about to put Mr. Mook, you know what I'm saying, in a bad position. Because he just trying to protect you.
Even what he's
and now
saying,
you
but-
saying the exact opposite for the same situation. For
you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? The middle, as much as people like to shit on this middle of the show, and people think back to 2016 and how granular that, grandiose, or how great that was, right? The middle of this show compared to 2016 with what Barry named is night and day better in terms of this show, in terms of as opposed to 2016 in terms of the middle. So it's crazy that because you're thinking of God of War, Spider-Man, all that kind of now. Hold on, Mark. I'm trying to plead a case for you here, right? You thinking of God of War, Spider-Man, and all those great games, Final Fantasy VII remake, all that stuff that got shown there, right? But when you look at that and compare that to here, it's the same thing.
Remember what I said about general consistency? Remember what I said about general consistency?
Wolverine, Spider-Man, GT7, God of War.
Well, look, I will say this though. To be honest, I will say this. Like just watching a bunch of people's reactions and stuff, people was like 2016. People wasn't hurt by like the middle because it was still stuff like you didn't know was going to be there or like you never seen.
We didn't know what was going to be.
But the same thing goes for this showcase.
This
we didn't know.
Let me say this, Mook. This is what I'm saying right here. Right? This is what I'm saying. One second, Mook. Once again, this is what I'm saying right here. The fact that when people say 2016 was the greatest show for PlayStation, I agree. I'm in the same ballpark as well. But the thing is that the middle of that conference, you can compare that to this middle of the conference. It wasn't the strongest point of the show. But people are negating the middle of that conference because they got a reveal of God of War, Horizon, Detroit Become Human. That stuff was so good. Spider-Man was so good. KOTOR reveal. We didn't know about that. Project Eve. That's a new game. We didn't know about it. I mean, some people knew about it. Another reveal. Wolverine. Nobody knew about that. Reveal. Spider-Man 2. Since we saw Wolverine, nobody thought that Spider-Man 2 was going to get revealed there. God of War trailer. People are now saying that, the middle was so weak that we're putting this on, we're putting on the same pedestal of what was shown that has the impact that we were going crazy for. That's where I said where people reasoning for these showcases and the PlayStation showcase, it doesn't line up, because if your reasoning for the showcase to be mid was the middle of the show for the PlayStation showcase, then how wasn't it not mid for the PlayStation 2016 because the middle was mid too? Some of these motherfuckers don't even have VR. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but
what the middles were showing, like the middle of 2016 wasn't Deathloop for the hundredth time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of VR stuff though that it was shown for the 100th time. Yes.
Yeah, but you didn't see it before. Like the middle of this one was like GTA 5 again, Deathloop again. So people was just like, "What the?"
No, this is the first time we seen GTA 5 on PS5, which didn't look different. That's why it got so much criticism. The Deathloop. I agree with you. That's why I said the 2016 was a better show. But I'm saying that the fact of the matter is, people judge the show based off of the mid and not what they was excited about to see. You know what I mean? They think the mid overweights what they got reaction videos for. That's why it don't add up.
Good morning. Hey, good morning, guys. What's up?
Right, I'm just devil's advocate. Like,
no. I get you. Don't get twisted. I get you.
Oh no, man. I don't think you want to down that hill though, Mr. Mook. I don't know, man. I don't think you want to down that. I don't think you want to down that hill with Omar, dog. Omar gonna let your ass drown. He gonna get absolutely quiet and let you take the fall for that one, dog.
What's up, Persona? What's up, Persona?
Nah, but that you know what? That's the greatness about opinions. Everybody get to have their opinions, just like Omar. He get to have his opinion. His opinion doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's his opinion, so he gets to have it.
Is Persona here?
Yeah,
he's here. Yo, Lionel, what's good, man? He said last year's show was better. Last year, which one? The first showcase or the second one? I think last year's showcase was as good as well. Like impact wise as well, it was pretty good. Like the second showcase or the first one had like that middle drought as well, where it was showing like Volcano High, but people wasn't rating it off of Volcano High. That's what I'm saying. Like people was capping, bro.
Pathless.
Pathless, I beat the game. Amazing.
What's that other game? Like it looked like it's made by the same people as Pathless. It's Solar Ash.
Solar Ash.
I'm interested in that game.
Yeah, Solar Ash. Yeah.
The simple fact is, you said that the middle was mid because of the games that they showed. Now you're not keeping that same. You're not gonna keep that same energy when it comes to the middle of the future of PlayStation show.
But Solar Ash and Pathless I fucking love. I love the Pathless.
You remind me of that cop from Menace to Society when he was interrogating the guy.
Up, right?
You know you done fucked up, right?
No, but
But the thing is, bro, I'm never going to honestly get a straight answer. And honestly, I don't think Omar can truly give a straight answer because his answer is going to change per event.
It's a great show. I mean, it has, like Barry said, it had its ups and it had its downs. I mean, all shows do. It was good. You know?
I genuinely forgot about 2016 mid game. Maybe because of the amazing showcase that it was, and maybe because right now I genuinely don't know why, but I genuinely forgot. And at the same time, I was genuinely let down with this PlayStation event. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, God of War Ragnarok. That did not have the impact of God of War 2018, Spider-Man 2018.
No, I think.
What was the other big game at that showcase?
That's when Death Stranding was finally revealed. Days Gone was revealed there.
Wasn't 2016
Farpoint for VR was revealed.
2016 destroyed this event. You can't even compare it.
You can't compare 2016 to now because 2016 was another life ago.
Yeah,
nobody's questioning that 2016 was a better event. I think it was a better event, but your reasoning of why you gave this showcase the score doesn't line up with how you reviewed 2016. Because if you're reviewing it the same way, there's no way you could be giving it the same score. You're talking about you forgot. I just reminded you what it was. You don't forgetting it's a bad excuse because I just reminded you of the middle.
Yeah, I understand, but it's just I genuinely was disappointed with PlayStation. That's just my opinion.
You played Death Stranding and beat Death Stranding?
Sorry?
You played and beat Death Stranding?
Yeah. I didn't play it though.
Days Gone?
I played Days Gone.
Oh, nice.
Yo, let me get this super chat from Iman. He said with a $5, he said, if you go to a restaurant and the food is great, but the service sucks, wait, hold on. He said, but the service sucks, that can drop its score. I see where he's coming from.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Here's the difference between me and you guys. I've seen it with you guys. You guys were amazed when it comes to Wolverine. So I am. But at the end of the day, you guys are choosing the end part and the opening and just thinking, okay, the middle part, it is what it is. However,
he just told you about the middle part. You're now making another argument for the middle part.
No, I'm speaking
about. I told you about them.
I'm about to shut it down. So you're telling me I should put Wolverine reveal on the same level as Ghostwire Tokyo trailer?
No.
Or
you're
GTA
telling me that I should put
edition.
Spider-Man 2 reveal at the same level as Deathloop trailer again?
No, I'm
all
not
right then, so stop your point.
Saying...
Your point is not making any goddamn sense. The reason why we're rating it high is because the middle, the middle was slow. The middle wasn't that good. But at the end of the day, the impact of the beginning and the end was super strong, where I came out of the show very pleased. I don't understand what's going on. If you are not rating the stuff that was shown in the middle at the same level as the stuff that was shown at the end or the beginning, then how the hell are you getting a 6 out of 10?
Because how about this, Ace? How about this?
In my opinion,
how about this, Ace? Let's say you hitting a chick, right? You know what I'm saying? You start off strong, nigga. You going, you know what I mean? Then by the middle, your heart is pounding, nigga. You like, damn, man, fuck, bro. Like, I gotta slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you get on your lazy dick shit, right? But then at the end, you know what I'm saying? You make this bitch orgasm, dog. What do you think she thinking about? The middle where you had lazy dick, or the beginning where you start off busting her back out, and the end where you end up making her explode, bruh? You telling me she should focus on the lazy dick? That's what she should focus on. Focus on the lazy dick. I'm rating you a fucking 2 out of 10 because you got lazy dick in the middle, even though you made me come at the end. Not a single bitch out here on this earth is rating shit the way you rating these shows. Nobody.
The thing is, like, I don't understand.
Let me move on.
Or even something relatable to him. Let's say a movie. The beginning started out strong, but the middle was kind of, running a little long or dry, but the ending was strong. You're gonna say the movie was bad because the middle was
and that
what was wrong with it? What was wrong with the middle again?
The middle is, for me, bad. It's not that it's slow or less okay. It's genuinely bad. I was genuinely about to say.
So you rate the middle higher than what's in the beginning and the end?
No, because I
rated the Xbox show based on the stuff he liked. He rated the PlayStation stuff based on the shit he didn't like. We can put it into that, right?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
I am rating the PlayStation event.
You're rating the PlayStation on the shit that you don't like. You're rating the Xbox on the shit that you did like.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me.
There is a way to get around that, Ace. That's exactly what you have sat up here and told us.
I was rating the PlayStation event.
I sit back and I listen to you carefully, Ace. Very carefully. This is a continuation from the Spaces, Ace. We've had this whole entire discussion. Every time you told me about the PlayStation, you simply told me about shit you didn't like.
Yes,
you told me about Xbox. You told me about all the shit that you did like. You never told me anything about the shit that you didn't like. So according to you,
I didn't like the Starfield reveal. I didn't like how Halo was presented. I didn't like that Redfall was CGI. I said you didn't ask me about it. I said the problem with the Xbox, but again, Xbox is not my
be talking
so if they didn't show God of War at the campaign trailer at this showcase, your rating would have been lower, right? But them not showing Halo campaign, that shit is a 7 out of 10.
It's never gonna make sense, bro. It's just his opinion.
What show? I got a question. Any show there's no way you watch a showcase for a video game console, upcoming games, and like everything that they showed. There's always filler games there. They're gonna put a variety of games for all different kinds of people.
I agree with you. I did, and this is my biggest issue with the PlayStation event. They showcase stuff I have already seen before, multiple times.
Happened before on the Xbox show?
In the middle, I agree with that.
What about the Xbox show? What about the Xbox show? They didn't show games you already seen?
Really my biggest issue. Like if it was like a game, like again, what's a game called?
Well, you know what? I don't agree with that because Deathloop, not Deathloop, Ghostwire Tokyo. That was the first time seeing like an actual story trailer.
It's the first time, which is why
GTA 5, we knew, but that's the first time we seen a PlayStation version of it in 60 frames.
They showcased it before.
No, they didn't. When have they showcased GTA 5 in 60 frames and all that?
When they told you that it's going to be $70.
They haven't showed that. Plus, they got marketing deals with these companies, so they have to show these.
The only game that we really seen already was Rainbow Six Extraction and Deathloop. Really, if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
No, Rainbow Six Extraction, Deathloop, that vampire game.
No, that's new. That's new to PlayStation. That's a battle royale version of the game. That's probably like if you're a PC gamer, you probably knew about that game. But this is actually new to console.
But there is a marketing deal with Grand Theft Auto, so they got to show that. You know what I mean? Regardless if you don't like it or not, they have to show it.
The Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That's the first time we actually seen gameplay of that.
I'm super hyped for it. Huge fan of Borderlands.
Like I said, at the end of the day, you can have your opinion, but I'm just trying to understand the reasoning of the opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to question. I'm questioning the opinion because I'm trying to question your reasoning. You know what I mean? But
at the end of the day, yes, it's how should I say it? At the end of the day, I'm just simply not going to change my opinion and just follow the masses. That's just not me.
I mean, you already changed your opinion like 20 times in here, but it's cool. Let me get the super chat. Let me get a super chat from Veja real quick with the 109 Seek. I appreciate it, Veja. He said, even great movies start on a high note at first act to capture the attention of the audience. The second act is usually lower down. The third act is where it ends with a big bang. PlayStation couldn't done a show any better. And then we have another super chat from my man MUI Tony with a $5. He said, my prediction was right. The show went from a 9 out of 10 with Wolverine reveal alone. Called the cap. I don't give a fuck. God of War shown gameplay. Anything below a 9 is cap. Fuck out of here.
A question.
Yo, Juan Sosa, what's up, man?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Game over, Brian.
I was just going to ask a quick question. Did you get the fishing yet for Tales of Ra? Have you done fishing?
Not yet.
Okay, awesome. You guys can continue.
But yeah, man, I felt like I'm not. It's not like I'm in disagreement with the middle. I felt like the middle was the weakest part of the show. But yeah, Ghostwire, they showed me something that I was actually looking forward to with Ghostwire. Like, yo, let me see if they can sell me on this game with a story trailer. I'm still not really sold too much in the game, but it's something I was looking for. Guardians of the Galaxy, that was a game that when it was first revealed, like you guys saw the reactions on Square Enix. I was mad, but the game looks much cleaner. It looks much better, and it already got me to pre-order the game. You know what I mean? And they showed a whole bunch of others like GTA. I don't really care. Rainbow Six Extraction, don't really care. Techia. It looks cool, but I don't really care. The Kid Amnesia, I don't care. Deathloop, I already had that pre-ordered and bought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Uncharted update for PS5, I thought that was cool. That's the PC announcement got me upset because it's a PlayStation showcase, but you added PC into it. I felt like that was a mishandling right there. But other than that, I felt like the show was great.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, we didn't get that whole insider stuff like SOCOM and all that other stuff that they promised to be there.
There are no insiders.
Nobody promised that.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously now I'm starting to believe that.
No one promised that. Sony.
Yeah, people were saying SOCOM. I didn't say Sony.
That's just people.
But that was the whole point. That was the point I was making. I've been hearing for the last 2 weeks before the show, we're going to see SOCOM and Twisted Metal and all this other stuff. But I didn't get my hopes up. I mean, if it was there, cool. If not, cool. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be nice to see SOCOM again. Not the last SOCOM, but the old SOCOM.
Ain't nobody buying this shit.
Y'all missing, man. Let me tell y'all one thing that y'all missing about all of this, right?
What's up, dude?
Naughty Dog wasn't there.
Yeah, Naughty Dog wasn't there.
Ben Studio wasn't there. Team of
correction. Naughty Gods, correction.
I wouldn't say they gods anymore.
We not having this conversation. There's levels to this shit. Them niggas is still way down there on the totem pole. There is levels. There is levels you have to fight in order to get to the boss, my nigga. We not even having that discussion. In order to get to the boss, there are levels you have to fight through. Them niggas is nowhere near.
I would agree with you, but Insomniac is coming for that crown.
What the nigga? You can't get a crown if you ain't nowhere near to touch that motherfucker. Okay.
I'm just saying, look out for Insomniac.
Is near Naughty Dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the goddamn show, look here, man. There was a period of time in that goddamn show, and I was like, you know what? What are we doing here? Okay, there was a period of time there where I was like, nigga, what the fuck are we doing? But all I know is this: when they walked in that goddamn bar and that goddamn blood everywhere, and them goddamn claws came out, nigga, that was some shit I literally did not expect ever. It didn't even cross my goddamn mind. Look, I gotta admit an L. I have to admit a fucking L. Nigga, you know I don't catch L's. But I told Omar and them niggas last time we was on here, I said, nigga, the biggest game of that show is indefinitely. It's always, indubitably, nigga, it's going to be God of War. I take the L on that shit, nigga. Because they showed goddamn Wolverine. Now, I didn't know the new IP would be another goddamn Marvel superhero, okay? I didn't know that shit, nigga. I didn't know that shit. That game alone, that reveal alone, we're not even talking about the fact that they showed Spider-Man 2 when I said, hell, there's no way in hell they could, be working on a Spider-Man 2 or showing a Spider-Man 2 this goddamn, there's no way. And they showed that. We're not even talking about that or God of War. We talking about Wolverine motherfucking Ring, nigga. That one game. That one game reveal in itself literally shits on everybody shown from the last goddamn year. Ubisoft, EA, Microsoft, anybody who had a goddamn show, that one game reveal literally shits on literally everything. We talking about niggas' whole lineups out that motherfucker.
Come on, bro. Let Omar say. Omar said. He likes the PlayStation exclusive.
No. Omar said what?
That don't mean
Omar
shit.
said what?
Omar said the Xbox showcase E3 was better than the PlayStation showcase. Period.
Let's not pretend the medium Wolverine's better than the medium.
What kind of nigga? Nigga, kick that nigga.
I'm joking.
Kick that nigga.
I was joking.
Niggas, and you know what this shit reminds me of? But people who give it a low grade or whatever. I mean, I'm like, nigga, all I know is they showed the games that I'm interested that I want to play. Would you individually categorize that shit as for you? That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But what it reminds me of is that what was that goddamn show? I think it was PlayStation's last E3, right? When they had the tents and shit set up. They made fun of Flute Man and all. No, they was making fun of Flute Man and all that bullshit, right? But PlayStation actually took the time to actually provide a goddamn show, a fucking goddamn way for you to enjoy the show and interact with the show that had never been fucking goddamn done before, and niggas didn't appreciate it. They talking about some goddamn Xbox One because they came on there and they showed game after game. Well, basically they stole Sony's formula, which is showing game after game after game, right? With less talking, right? But even though they showed game after game, nigga, we couldn't remember one game from that motherfucker because they didn't show nothing impactful at all. Okay, so motherfuckers
that's what I'm saying. Impact
open their
matters,
mouth,
bro.
Exactly, and motherfuckers opened their mouth and said that Xbox won that show, and I was like, hell no, nigga. Fucking Sony clearly showed the best games, not only better than the Xbox, but the best games at that goddamn show. Okay, nothing was fucking with The Last of Us 2. Nothing was fucking with Spider-Man at that time. Nothing was fucking with even Death Stranding when they showed that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was fucking with Days. Nothing was fucking with any goddamn game they showed at that goddamn show. They showed the better content, and content is what fucking matters. So even though that shit was a little slow for me personally, because a lot of that shit they showed in the beginning of this show was not for me. Okay? When that motherfucking goddamn bar scene happened and that goddamn claw came out, nigga, it was over. From that point, it was goddamn over for me, nigga. That solidified every fucking thing for me. And then, nigga, to follow that shit up after the Gran Turismo joint, with fucking Spider-Man 2, nigga, which I did not see. What the fuck, man? Insomniac, like I said, I know they're not as good as Naughty Dog, but they are the most productive goddamn studio I have ever seen in my goddamn entire life. Okay.
Did Omar change his score? Did he up the score? Where we at with the score for Omar?
Hey, what's up?
I'm in a meeting. That's why like I'm like in and out. But what?
Hey, my man, Game on Brian been asking for you for 2 hours, man.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, what's up, bro?
You're gonna mute me.
Did you finish building that heat sink for that overheating PlayStation yet? I know you're not an engineer, but did you finish the heat sink?
I got one of them. What I ended up doing was I ended up hiring a contractor to build one of them wind turbines that you see out in the Midwest. That powered energy, and I connected that to the back of my PlayStation, and my shit ain't overheating no more, man. You feel me? We good out here.
I'm in it.
Omar, you need to up that score to an 8 out of 10, bro. Don't make me fly out there to Beirut.
That's what I personally gave it. Is an 8 out of 10. If I put a number on it, but I mean, but there's really no number. Look, let me tell you something. Look, all I'm saying is, nigga, there's no number you can give for that goddamn boss scene with that goddamn claw. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Right there.
Yo, OBJ, that's what I'm saying. They don't understand the impact of that trailer right there. That you have another Marvel IP in the same universe. And if you guys are listening and reading what they're saying, they're saying that Insomniac is building a Marvel Games universe.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's not the fact that Wolverine in there, the impact was crazy, but it's the fact that the future that Wolverine can bring to the PlayStation brand. People was like 4 out of 10. Like what?
I mean, if you out there giving them type of scores, nigga, you a dick eater, nigga. That's all that shit is. You a stupid motherfucker. That's all that is. If you out there giving that show a 4 out of 10, nigga, pack up your goddamn PlayStation, Xbox, whatever the fuck you got, and get that shit to somebody who actually cares. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't play games. That's what the fuck that's all about. You don't like good fucking shit. You like trash. Obviously you like trash. if you giving that goddamn show.
The thing is, people are comparing the lows of the show like it's like it's on the same level of a Wolverine reveal or Spider-Man 2 reveal. It's not, bruh. Yeah. You can't be like, this one point of the show I was yawning, but just because they showed Wolverine and I put out these reaction videos where my mouth is open and I'm dropping everything off for going crazy, doesn't mean that the lows wasn't there. Like it does. The lows is gone after that.
Every show has lows. Every show, nigga. Nobody has put out a goddamn show. Even 2016 show had lows, nigga.
Yo, but that's every OBJ, this is what I'm saying though. I've watched all these people do reactions on Xbox, E3s and Gamescom, and they're bored. They're not they're just sitting there. Oh, Microsoft showing other stuff. They're not even excited. Halo come through. Oh, Halo. Oh, no campaign. Damn, man, they didn't even show the campaign. You know what I mean? They upset. You know what I mean? And then Forza come out. Oh, Forza looks good. Blah, 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 right? Then they keep it moving. Oh, 8 out of 10. This show, everybody's like, yo, Spider-Man, wow, Wolverine, yo, KOTOR exclusive to PlayStation. Yo, what? Crazy. What is this? And, 5 out of 6 out of 10. I'm like, what?
Hey, yo, one side note, I love how they showed the little chess game and shit at the beginning, dog.
Oh yeah, that trailer was fire. It was going long for me. I was like, damn, this trailer kind of long, but I get what they mean now because of that KOTOR. Yo, your boy Young, what's good, man? Axeman, what's up? Tony Kennedy, what's up? Yo, DBZ Extreme, what's up, man? Yo, JD33, what's good, man? You know what I mean? Yo, originally I gave it like an 8 out of 10 because like Deathloop being shown again kind of brought me down. The PC announcement kind of brought me down. Man. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, yo, at the end of the day, that stuff brought me down, but the ending was so impactful. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that.
You forgot about everything else. It made you forget about everything else, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nigga, when you can actually make me forget about all the bullshit that you showed. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, God damn, nigga. That's how you do a goddamn show.
Hey, they say Tim Dog fell asleep at one of the E3s, but Tim Dog gave it a 9 out of 10. He fell asleep. He was there live, falling asleep. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Legitly.
These dudes are no different than like Destiny or Gary. They're no different. They're trying to get parity. They're trying to be like, Xbox needs to be on top too.
I cannot remember one. I remember only one, right? Game from the Microsoft conference or whatever the fuck it was. I don't even think I watched the Gamescom shit. I don't know what the fuck happened there. But
You didn't miss much.
from that last shit, right? It was a Redfall, that CGI trailer. I was like, it looked like something that might be interesting. Cool. And then we look at the goddamn beta shit of that, and that shit looked like trash.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like trash. It looked like trash. So what the fuck are we doing here? Microsoft didn't show a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing.
Now, in fairness, Stalker 2 did look pretty good for that on the Xbox show.
Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. Ain't that shit a PC game or something?
You know what's funny about the Xbox shows, too? All the time exclusives at the Xbox shows, everybody don't care if it's time exclusive. The PlayStation show, they got time, but that's time exclusive. You can't count that. Like, what? Stalker is time exclusive. All them shits is time exclusive, but everybody's like, exclusive.
Yeah, no, it's coming to PlayStation, but it looked good. I mean,
Xbox ain't got no exclusive.
I didn't hear what somebody said.
It's the thing that people need to understand as well, man. A lot of y'all, a lot of people out here, and I'm gonna talk about this on my show later on, go more in depth, right? Because one thing about Twitter Spaces, man, Twitter Spaces, it really does a good job of exposing this community in such a elegant way, because it's right there on the fly, and they could just hop in, say they bullshit, and hop out. Listen, all these people on Twitter that's crying about exclusives this and as soon as the Wolverine shit happened, motherfuckers looking for a superhero. Well, maybe we could get Wonder Twins or Aquaman. Stupid ass niggas. All these dudes is wondering about where they can get their superhero from. They willing to get the B tier, bottom of the bottom fucking hero just to compete. That's how much.
Give me Luke Cage, nigga.
Especially, this is how much this Wolverine.
Judge Dredd, bro.
This is how much y'all seen that. This is how much this Wolverine shit really hurt. This is how much the Wolverine, not even Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, they learned to live with that. It's this Wolverine shit. It's the Wolverine that hurts too. And the KOTOR and Wolverine. Those are the things that really sticks in they craw. You understand? And listen what I tell you. Persona's House of Crow has just opened up. We serving baked crow, fried crow, broiled crow, deep fried crow, steamed crow, any type of crow you need. Curry crow, jerk crow. You understand? Stew crow. For my yachties out there. You understand? We serving all types of crow. Sushi crow, all types of crow. But this is one thing that I know. Bari, ladies and gentlemen in the panel, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, here's one thing I do know. When men lie, women lie, numbers don't, and neither do the goddamn business transactions. And you know what that means? You woke up today and you realize you can't be Wolverine. Berserker Barrage. You can't be Wolverine unless you buy a PlayStation 5. You can't be Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Venom unless you buy a PlayStation 5. You can't be a Jedi.
Yo, Persona.
Unless you buy a PlayStation 5.
Persona, real quick. What happened to Xbox gamers agreeing with Phil Spencer saying, we're not in the business of just trying to create a green version of somebody else's blue or red color platform? That's not the example of creativity that I want to see in the gaming industry. What?
You know, so crazy about that statement? But you know what's so crazy about that statement, Barry? That statement came out 2 weeks before this show.
Yep.
And everyone was like, yo, we let you talk, don't interrupt me. And so, we heard that. We heard.
My bad.
I'm kidding, Omar. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know you're kidding.
But when it comes to that, they were, it's about the Game Pass. It's about this. It's about that. All of a sudden, everyone has this strong belief in Starfield. Niggas like never play an RPG a day in their goddamn life. Got faith in Starfield and that's success. And I'm like, guys.
They were talking about the cheese on the sandwich for Starfield. I mean,
wait. What are you talking about? Like, you guys been wanting Hulk and all these other heroes on your shit for how long? Because Hulk, green, there you go. But you guys all of a sudden changed it because Phil Spencer. No, and this is why I say the gaming industry, when it comes to Xbox, certain aspects of Xbox, the fans really are, some of these fans, not the true fans that are speaking up, but the hardcore zealots. They are going to be the downfall of a lot of shit within this community or industry because they can't even speak up for themselves, bro. They going with the flow. If I was the hardcore Xbox guy and Phil Spencer would have said that, I would have stood up and said, no, I do not agree with this. I reject this premise.
You're damn right. I reject that shit.
Y'all want to hear something that's true?
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Hell no.
Persona, when everything is free, you don't really have a choice.
No, fuck that. No.
Y'all want to hear
No.
something that's true but sad? Y'all want to hear some shit that's true but sad?
Yes.
86% of Tales of Arise sales was on PlayStation platform.
They already got the numbers out already?
That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
that's for you okay, I think.
Yo, let me get the
That's
super chat real quick from
great.
my man Leo Jimmy with a $10. He said, don't know if it was Herman or Jim that said it. We make games that matter. I'm stealing it, Jay. Get a PS5, bub.
Herman
That's
said
what
it.
it is.
Herman said it. I listened to the conversation.
Well, that was the same thing with that's the same thing with Scarlet Nexus when I watched a gaming podcast. I don't know if we can say the YouTubers' names, but they said that okay. When Lord Cognito and Mr. Matty said they wanted to know why Scarlet Nexus didn't do well on Xbox, they had no clue, but it did well on PlayStation. But it wasn't free on Game Pass. Like they thought it was supposed to be free. But that was that rumor about, oh yeah, Scarlet Nexus is free on Game Pass day one. And then Mr. Matty asked Lord Cognito, well, why you think it's not doing well? And Lord Cognito was like, I don't know. Well, it's not free, so that's why I didn't do well. And if the same thing sounds like with Tales of Rise, it's not free, so it's not going to do well. You know. So,
but
it can't do well even if it's free. It can't do well.
But they question.
Well,
why?
I mean, it's not doing well. Why they not playing it on their Game Pass or whatever? Because they got to pay for it. They don't want to pay for it.
But they question why games are being made exclusive for one platform over the other. These fucking publishers and developers ain't stupid. I mean, for indie developers, maybe it's a lifeline for them. For big publishers, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, especially when it comes to these,
everything.
Especially when it comes to these licensed games, they're not trying to just throw it into a service like that. They're trying to get some, revenue. They're trying to get some profit.
They're trying to make money, right? And this is why the Disney deal, especially with Disney promoting this and really pushing this and whatnot. This is why this is such a big thing, because the fact that Spider-Man sold fucking 20+ million, Miles Morales sold 6, maybe 8 million now at this point, maybe 9, closing in on 10 million, whatever. The fact that those games are selling so well, right? And PlayStation gamers are putting up the bread for PlayStation to even come to the table with these types of deals, right? The fact that I'm pretty sure this isn't it. There's more deals on the table from other studios or licensed entities and things like that. This isn't the end, right? It hurts a lot of people, but this is the thing. It's business. It's business. I'm pretty sure if Xbox was in the position that PlayStation was in, Disney would have went with Xbox. It's not favoritism. It's business. You want these types of deals? You need to tell Phil Spencer, hey man, listen, we want things like this. Because at the end of the day, these are the things that are going to pull people in. Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, shit like that. That's what pulls people in.
I'm sorry to inform you.
Yeah.
Our strategy is not to just go and be like someone else. I get pushed sometimes of where's our version of this or that game. I've been in the industry for a long time, and I have ton of respect for creators on all platforms. And I know many, many of them. But it's good if we're doing something different that the other platforms are doing. We're not in the business of just trying to create the green version of someone's blue or red colored version or platform. That's not the example of creativity I want to see in the gaming industry.
All of a sudden, people wanted a Marvel game or a superhero game. What happened to this?
Barry, I know you said you do some type of finances before. So how does the exact Game Pass work? Do they guess a number of how many copies of games supposed to sell on the Xbox, and we'll give you that much money?
Microsoft pays whatever developer oh, we're gonna put we want to put your game in our service. Here is like, I guess you can call it like an advance. It's no different than like somebody signing up
for a class.
A music deal to like a mainstream type record label, right? They'll give them like an advance check so you can do what you do. We'll promote, but you do what you do to get prepared or whatever. You know, that's your money. You spend it however you want to spend it. Just know that just like Game Pass. Here's an advance. Oh, this will probably make up for the sales that you probably get in the first 2 months or something like that. Do you want to put your game into Game Pass? You know what I mean?
Oh. Okay, so we're not giving you the
how I was
lifetime
told.
money.
That's how it worked. I'm not sure in the specifics, but I guess that's like the general way.
I mean, there's no way to really guess how much a game would sell. There's just no way. Now they're gonna offer them a number, and if they like the number, they'll take it. That's it.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
cool. I was just curious to know how they get these, games like this. I mean, I would just,
So is Disney promoting toxicity in the gaming ecosystem?
Nope.
What the fuck?
Where did that come? Is that an article?
Yo, dudes out here, because Disney, like Persona said, Disney was promoting Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Disney now, man.
And yo, they come out here talking about, by promoting this, you're actively promoting toxic gaming ecosystem.
Oh my God.
Because this game and other games exclusivity, and because we all know you make money off this game by allowing it to be on other platforms, you will make even more money.
Oh, he reading that tweet.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is tight. Yeah, they tight.
But you see how
These guys
impactful that shit was, man.
These guys are really this upset over Wolverine.
Y'all want to see something funny real quick? Y'all want to see a dead body? Do y'all want to see a dead body? Yeah, watch this tweet right here, bro. So this is how impactful this show was, right? This is a Halo producer, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen
He's
it.
jumping for joy. In more positive news, I've officially accepted associate producer role at Halo Dream Job, Dream Project. Let's continue. Right? He's celebrating. He got a Carlton dance on. Dun, dun, dun. Right? He's celebrating. Here we go. Days I said I was going to take time off in the past 7 months. 38 days I've taken off in the past 7 months. 0. Right? So here we go. This is the same dude. Yo, Insomniac posted up, job listings. My man said, got any of them producer roles?
Oh,
Hey,
no.
that nigga trying to get the fuck out of there, dog. Hey, do you blame him?
Could you please give me directions to Crenshaw?
Hey, yo, my man Nick don't care, bro. He the producer right now. Halo.
Nigga came from out the back wiping his mouth, man. God damn.
Ask yourself right now, do you blame this nigga, bro? He working on an incomplete game right now, bro. That's about to release in December, dog.
How bad is Halo?
It continues. Look, it continues.
No, stop.
I know niggas was mad, boy. I don't even want to see that comment section. Boy.
He said, I will wear this out to the con one day. Spider-Man outfit.
Oh no, stop it.
Bruh, that shit wild.
Y'all on Twitter are evil, bro. Y'all on Twitter are evil, dog. To pull up this man information like this, bro. Y'all messed
niggas, bro.
up.
Like, nigga. But if I was a one console owner and that one console was an Xbox, nigga, I'd be gone. I don't, nigga. Okay, I had that shit sitting in the corner somewhere, but I'm getting me a goddamn PlayStation. Ain't no way in hell, nigga, I'm gonna sit there and watch them goddamn game reveals and sit there with one goddamn There's no way in hell, dog. There is no
You know
way.
what makes this even funnier is the time, the time period, right? This is just last year, bro. October 26, 2020. Just last year, bro. And then my man out here, that's a day ago. Got in them producer role.
Yeah, That nigga ready, boy.
Honestly, hell nah. Honestly, keep that nigga where the fuck he at, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was hired to do Halo. We see what the fuck Halo turned into, my nigga. I think we straight on that. We don't need you over here, bro.
Hey, yo, PlayStation, like, your resume don't add up.
Microsoft might be misusing that nigga's talent.
It's a free game.
Nah, that nigga could be a play. That nigga could be a play tester, nigga. That's what the fuck he could be. He could be a play tester. I don't want that nigga working on nothing Insomniac got going on, my nigga. I do not need Wolverine to be free to play, nigga. I do not need to be sold chapters of Wolverine fucking game, dog. I'm straight, my nigga. I'm good, dog. Keep that nigga where he at, nigga. Stay on that Halo project, bro.
Yo, Sick, this one for you right here, Sick. This one for you. We don't care about Marvel games. We care about the 100 of hours and multiple playthroughs, amazing RPG adventures that Bethesda develops.
These niggas become fucking RPG connoisseurs and shit, man.
PS5 have no game.
RPG console, nigga, ever. Man, them motherfuckers always do bro ass niggas, man. What the fuck?
Look at his first name. PS5 has no game.
Yo, look at that nigga Twitter handle.
Yeah, PS5 has no game. Hey.
Yo, them niggas be hot, dog. Low key, them niggas be hot, bro.
Hey, yo, and look,
yo, they be creating them just on the fly too, right? They be creating them just on the fly.
It exposes just how impactful that Bethesda purchase was. Because nigga, this type of shit, if the Bethesda purchase really was all that, this shouldn't affect y'all niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they bought a whole ass publisher, my nigga. A whole ass publisher. Okay? Who the fuck, man? Y'all shouldn't even be affected by this shit. But this lets you know that y'all niggas don't give a fuck about them Bethesda games for real.
Oh, no. Yo, OBJ, the Bethesda purchase was good for PlayStation. we about to see the fruits of the labor before the Xbox.
Hell yeah.
Remember,
that's the fans' fault, bro. That's
my man Strictly.
Yo, what up, bro? You already know.
Yo, what is good, bro? What you feel about that, Strictly, man? These Xbox dudes upset about Spider-Man. They upset about. Oh, let me get these super chats real quick before I get to you, Strictly. And I know Sick. I wanted Sick opinion on that last one. Viper Reap with a $2 said KOTOR and Wolverine checkmate. PS show. You know the vibes. And then we have my man DBZ Extreme with a $5 said, where do we find producers in the direction of producers? Kratos. Yo, but Strictly, what's good, man?
Man, you know me, man. I be chilling. I mean, you gotta blame them, bro. Like I say it all the time. You gotta blame the fans, man. That's what happens when you don't hold your console accountable. When you don't hold Microsoft accountable for what they putting out. I mean, they be on there, they be on Twitter, man, talking about that they don't want this game and they don't, what they do want, what they don't want. But we all know they want Wolverine, bro. Obviously, they hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because they still don't got no games. And every time we look, PlayStation announced a game that we want. But this is just the beginning, man. If they hurt now, bro, hey, man, they're going to be hurting 3-4 years from now when motherfuckers playing Black Panther on PlayStation 5 and all type of other shit.
So Fantastic Four, X-Men on PS5. Ooh.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying.
Here's the thing, man, and this is what I've been trying to tell people for a long ass time. Exclusivity is a motherfucker, bro. Like when you look at the past Spider-Man games and what they were selling when they was just on solo platforms, dog, versus what they're selling now. I mean, when they was on multiple platforms versus what they selling now on the solo platform, bro, you would understand why a motherfucker is like, yeah, I think we gonna stick with this right here, cause
it's that PlayStation sauce, bro.
they making hella money off of that shit, dog. Hella fucking money, bro.
Yo, to go further into your point too, Sick, cause you're 100% right, because now I'm seeing people talking about Aspire. They're like, oh, Aspire, what games they create? I don't trust them to do this remake. Hello, people. It's not only Aspire creating this game. Yeah, they're leading the project, but it's also PlayStation, Sony Studios helping with this game. They also have, I remember that people from BioWare has went to Aspire as well. The original people that's making the game is creating this remake as well.
Now, if you want to see some salt, bro, just go look under my coded post, bro. Them motherfuckers are really hurt about that coder shit.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
about to go right there now. Hold up.
Yeah, it's about
they hurt,
any idea if
Wait,
Kotor
about what happened? About
timed
you said the KOTOR shit?
Is that shit any good, man?
Oh,
I ain't never played that shit.
I never
Yeah,
played
me
these.
too.
Oh no,
Any
KOTOR
idea
story
if
is amazing.
Kotor timed or fully exclusive?
Probably one of the best Star Wars games ever made, dude.
Listen, of course you're gonna hear negative shit, bro. They trying to cope right now, dog.
Uh-huh.
Let them
So
let
they
them
actually-
cope in peace, bro.
They actually redoing everything. It's not a fucking remaster, right?
Nah, they remaking it from the ground
Yeah,
up.
it's a full remake. But
Why
any
they get that shit to
idea?
Blue Point?
Any idea?
Nah,
if
Blue
it's,
Point was like, listen, man, Blue Point on their shit right now, dog. Blue Point, like, man, we done made this Demon Souls, nigga. These niggas ain't want to pop out the amount of money we was looking for, nigga. So,
Any idea if Kotor full blown exclusive or timed? Because
I would imagine time in the video it says coming first or some shit like that.
Yeah, in the blog it says it's going to be launching first on PlayStation 5. It's being designed for the PlayStation 5. It's being made for the
Is PlayStation not publishing it?
You know what I think though? I still don't think it's coming to Xbox. I think that it's
going to PC.
Yeah, I know it's going to PC.
Star Wars, KOTOR.
So it didn't get announced. It didn't get announced for PlayStation and PC at the show. I thought I seen
It didn't
that.
get announced for PC.
Yeah.
They just said that it's going to be launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. That's what they said.
It's definitely,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
it's definitely coming to PC.
coming to PC.
But like coming to PC within like 3 to 6 months type of thing. But in terms of it coming to PlayStation, in my opinion, that's not going to hit. I mean, not PlayStation, Xbox. It's not coming to Xbox for at least 2 years at least. Here's the thing too. They're doing the publishing. That's one thing people not understand. People think this is just some we just getting some dev to come do this. No. PlayStation is specifically working with these people, Asper, and giving them support and publishing the goddamn game for their console. I don't see it
going to Xbox.
They specifically, at the end of the show, they specifically went into depth and say, "Hey, we're hiring specific devs for this shit." It's already being published by PlayStation, which means all of their resources, all of their budget or profit, or some of their profit is going into this game. So it's definitely going to be. I think it's going to be something like along the lines of like Final Fantasy. It's going to be exclusive to PlayStation for a year or two before it goes to PC. And then Xbox probably never getting that shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
For PC, I definitely think it'll be on PC. For something like this, I think it'll be on PC in like 6 months.
They already announced that's going to PC. They already said it's going to PC.
They didn't say it was going to PC. They saying that it was going to it's launching exclusively on PlayStation. That's people assuming it's going to be. I mean, I think it's also going to go to PC as well, but they did not confirm any PC version of this.
No, they didn't, but they did say console launch exclusive.
This is why. I don't
know what that means.
You're seeing tweets like this.
I'm just speculating. My
question is, what does console launch exclusive mean? I don't know what is.
Don't even try to figure it out, man.
It's gonna launch. It's gonna launch on PS5. I'm assuming it's going to PC later on as well, but it's gonna launch on PS5.
Yeah, no, it's definitely launching on PS5 exclusively.
The thing is, I don't believe that.
Damn, bro, you need to run your own YouTube channel. You love to talk. Listen, man.
No, I just want to make one thing clear. Fuck. No, I can't talk because of my battery.
Man, talk, Omar. Now you can talk. You don't want to talk. Talk, Omar. Go ahead, talk.
My bad.
My bad.
I think he disconnected.
All right. What I was saying was when it comes to Star Wars, it'll definitely be like a year exclusive. I mean, like 6 months, maybe 6 months to a year till it touch PC, right? And then it's on PC, blah blah. Oh my God, it's on PC. It's on Steam. Let me buy. All that shit. But in terms of
sleep
on Xbox, it ain't coming to Xbox. I think for at least 2 years, at least. And I feel like PlayStation would be even more petty, be like 4 years, 3 years or something. But at least
I highly doubt it's coming at all, bro. They build. They are the ones.
It
building
might
that
not
game,
be
bro.
gone.
Yeah, I think it's going. I think it's going to PC like a year and a half, maybe, probably like a year and a half later. But like I said, I don't think it's ever going to Xbox, bro. I just think it's kind of like Final Fantasy. Like they're just going to keep on extending that shit. like,
Xbox just going to have to,
you know why, right?
Update that jump.
Square making all that money on PlayStation, bro. They making all that money.
The publisher,
they're exceeding their expectations when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, right?
I'll tell you.
So is the
Square
publisher
need to
that
get on
means,
the ball and put that fucking what's the name on PlayStation, dog.
You know how I know that Square is confident in PlayStation's ability for them to meet their quota? Because Final Fantasy 16 is going to be exclusive. Square would never make a deal such as that if they weren't confident that their quota would be met on PlayStation.
But they don't sell a lot of games on the Xbox anyway. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's the contributing factor to the reason why PlayStation, Square got pushed to what they're doing, because the Xbox ain't, they probably not meeting their sales quota there when it comes to new titles. Like, let's just look at let's look at Outriders. You feel me? Now, granted, I know people. Hold on, Outriders was buggy. It was bad. I get that, but when we look at that sales split, you understand me? That sales split is quite bleak in terms of Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. That's all I'm saying.
Is Final Fantasy 16 confirmed for both consoles, PS4 and PS5?
No, it's just PS5 only. PS5 only.
Yeah, it's a PS5.
Coming to PC later.
And PC later. Okay, cool.
I just want to say
that's the ideal. Like, in my opinion, this is gonna sound real messed up, right? But just hear me out for a second, guys. I think that's just like the ideal. I think that's how PlayStation is looking at this in terms of the ideal, or even not even just. Let me take PlayStation out of it, but these third party companies, publishers and whatnot. I think they're looking at the ideal as PC and PlayStation as where they're gonna make the bulk of their cash. That looks ideal for a lot of them because they're gonna buy it. Niggas gonna buy it.
With these Xbox guys, they're positioned to just wait for things to come to Game Pass and not purchase, and it's showing by these sales figures with these games.
Yo, Link, speak up, man.
Yo,
sound mad low.
He might be at work. He might be at work hiding from his boss, nigga.
You in the bathroom? You take a little ploop ploop.
Can you guys hear me now? You still can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, bro.
Yeah, very well.
What's up, nigga?
Oh, okay. So I know they're being conditioned not to buy games. I mean, it's showing. It's showing with, you look at a game like Tales.
Wait, before you continue, don't you have an Xbox Series X? Didn't you buy that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do have it.
Okay.
Hey, this nigga Persona petty as hell, bro. This dude petty as hell. Yeah, he gonna always bring up with that with Link.
Nah, because Link always shit on Xbox, but he got one.
I literally seen the tweet where a nigga said, I'm not playing nothing unless it's on Game Pass. I said, God damn.
Yeah,
there was a Spaces the other day. They was like, Xbox need to have these games, these superhero games, and have it exclusive to Game Pass. Like, they think Game Pass is exclusive.
Who's funding it?
That shit is crazy.
Yo, you think a company hearing that shit is gonna jump on the opportunity to put something on Xbox?
Yo, I'm gonna bring up shout out to Icario. He been doing a lot of these spaces, right? So he tweeted out.
Yo, he had a lot of good people. I talked to Paris yesterday. He had some dope people in that spaces. It was in there.
He says, this is his tweet right here. He said, God Almighty, the shit I've been hearing is unbelievable. I went into a spaces that looks like an Xbox centric spaces, and what I heard made me leave. Wolverine and Spider-Man should be on Game Pass to make it successful, implying it was not successful in the first place. Jesus.
I mean, people are brain dead. But I just want to say one thing about that. What Aaron Greenberg, he made the same comment about how Starfield is coming exclusive.
Yeah, but I don't know. My bad.
So, yeah, no, go ahead. If you know the.
No, I'm just fucking with you, man. Go ahead, man.
My bad. That's what Omar do.
Go ahead,
you be in the middle of your thought,
man.
and that nigga start talking over you. Straight up. He don't give a fuck if you trying to get your thought out or not. That nigga.
go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
Talking. Yeah, Omar, my fault. My bad.
Oh my god. My thing is,
Look what you done started, Omar.
I know, dude. It's
My
all
bad. My
fucking
bad.
fun.
Yo, Omar gonna roast this nigga on Persona one day.
No. I ain't mean to talk over you, Omar, man. Go ahead, for real.
My bad.
Everything. Just so, what's his name? Aaron Greenback made the same statement that we just said about that KOTOR. So if Starfield is fully exclusive, then the same is gonna go to KOTOR, because it's literally the same exact statement.
Well, all y'all who like Elder Scrolls 6, I think they say that's supposed to be exclusive too.
They said it's rumored to be. It's not even confirmation, which is weird.
Came from the same person who said Starfield was, so I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah. Hey, look. Look. Hey, yo, that shit when Jay Barry and Persona was on Mooch's show, and that nigga Xbox came in there talking about, yeah, man. So PlayStation was scared of, they were kind of shook from Game Pass, so they had to do something.
Oh my, listen. Shout out to Mooch. Shout out to Mooch.
Cole
right?
was not having that.
Shout out to Xbox. But yo, Mooch asked him a direct question about PlayStation Showcase. And that's why I kind of get, because I rewatched the show. I'm like, yo, was I hearing shit? Or was that like really where he took the fucking conversation? When Xbox first came in and Mooch asked him about the showcase, he said, it was a good show. It was a great showcase, blah, blah, blah. Then he starts talking about why Game Pass is important. I'm like, nigga, like, yo, what? Yo, I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these Xbox dudes, they are very insecure. They are insecure. Because they know they are insecure, bruh. Everything goes back to Game Pass, bruh. And I'm like, nigga,
that nigga they had to respond to Game Pass, and this is their way of responding. Man, them niggas ain't thinking about no goddamn Game Pass, man.
Let me acknowledge the chat
now, nigga.
Let me acknowledge the chat real quick. Hold on, chat. Y'all hear me talking? This Persona talking. It's 307 people in here, 181 likes. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yo, 300 people in here.
What's going on, man? Can we get these likes up to 200, 215, 220? Can we get the likes up to 225 if you're enjoying the show? Can we at least get the likes up to 225? Can you help your boy out? 225 for the likes.
I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot to like that motherfucker that time.
Can we get the likes up to 225? Can you help your boy Persona? Do it for Persona. Do it for me. Get my boy Bari up to 225 likes. Can we do that?
Yeah, well, somebody said, how about the dislike? Yo, hit the dislike.
Even the dislike. It worked the same way. The shit worked the same way, dog.
Yeah.
It worked the same way.
Yo, but real quick, yo, so when Wolverine got announced, people was like, yo, it's going to be a short game. It's not going to be a full game. Oh, is it going to be mature, even though they have blood all over the goddamn place and all that stuff? Brian Horton came out, Twitter, people was asking him, Wolverine is going to be a mature, full-size game. I don't know why he'll have to come out and say that, but just to verify the maturity of the game. To question that the game is going to be full-size is kind of weird to me. But
hold on, though, Barry.
It's going to be a full-size, mature game, man. So, are you guys looking at this game to be
he said it's going to have a mature tone. He said it's going to have a mature tone.
I think that's him confirming because I seen it yesterday. That's pretty much a confirmation that it's going to be.
I mentioned that in the Twitter Spaces yesterday, bro. When the motherfuckers was in there arguing, saying that it's a possibility it's going to be rated T for teen, blah blah blah. And the first thing I said was, dog, when they fucking shown the trailer, it had blood on the hands. They're in a bar. They broke the bottle and bodies over the place. Why the fuck is this not common sense?
What is Sea of Thieves rated as?
I think everyone.
What is Grounded rated as?
They're just, at the end of the day, man, they're just trying to make excuses on why the game is not going to be great. And it's because they don't want it to be great. They be on their front and saying, oh, I want the game to be good. I'm just giving my opinion. No, it ain't your opinion, bro. You just salty that it's not coming to Xbox, and your opinion reflects that.
That's like that logical nigga and that Xbox University dude, bro. Every time I get Spaces and
Oh,
them niggas start.
that logical dude
Yo,
came back.
I be,
leave,
yo,
dog.
listen, I
I
be
leave,
wanting to,
bro.
yo, especially yesterday, because I was listening, I was in Akira Spaces too, like for a minute while I was playing Tales, grinding. Great game, by the way. If you're not playing Tales, you're not a gamer. So and I'm listening to Akira, I'm listening to this logical nigga just make excuse after excuse after excuse capping, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro.
One of them,
the hell are you talking about, bro?
One of them niggas was asked, "What did the Xbox launch with to make you want an Xbox?" The nigga said, and I quote, "Well, Xbox didn't have to launch with anything because Game Pass fills the gap." I said, "What?"
Yo, that's what made me want to jump into Spaces when he said that. I was like, what the?
There was a
oh my god.
There was a time where he was like, he said something about Insomniac, PlayStation fans hyping up Insomniac. This, that, and the third. I think it was the gamer head dude, Xbox Pat. And so it was just crazy because I'm like, yo, let me do my research on the dude. And first thing I see is September 10th. So you're really gonna sit here and talk about us hyping up Insomniac, basically insinuating that they're overrated or something like that. But then in the same tweet, you want to sit here and say, "Oh well, Starfield is the best deal in gaming." It makes no fucking sense.
What?
How you gonna sit here and say Insomniac? How you gonna say Insomniac is overrated after their track record, right? For the especially for the PlayStation 5, but you're saying the best deal in gaming is Starfield, in which you don't even have gameplay for yet. That literally makes zero fucking sense.
Starfield? What is Star? Every time somebody mentions Starfield from now on, I'm asking people what the fuck is Starfield, bro? What is it?
No one knows.
Tell me on that bitch like y'all sold on it. Cause see, I will have a way to play Starfield if I want to. Some of y'all niggas won't. But I'm just asking you. Tell me.
I'm about to sell it to you. You ready?
Yeah.
Starfield is going to be great because we are basing it off the track record of Todd Howard's previous game.
Okay.
Hell no.
Todd Howard's previous games are all buggy as shit and all stupid as fuck. Next. Now what?
Yeah.
You know what their famous one is it's Fallout in space. That's the famous
all I had
one.
right there, man. I tried
didn't like Fallout on Earth,
does that
nigga.
mean?
So why the fuck would I care about Fallout in space? Like, I didn't care about that bitch on Earth. Nigga, you take that same formula and put that bitch in space. It ain't making it no better for me, nigga. You want me to run around aimlessly doing pointless shit throughout the fucking game. You want me to talk to NPCs who probably gonna be running against the wall or fucking clipping through everything, nigga. Like, what is it that you want? Or what are you telling me about this fucking Starfield? Starfield ain't shit until we see what the fuck it is. I will be hyped with y'all niggas once we figure out what the fuck it is. We don't know what it is.
Want me to murder a motherfucker for bottle caps? This some bullshit, man. Goddamn pop.
It's a space game, bro. It's like Star Trek. You know what I mean? No.
Hey, look! Before we veer too far, look, we gotta revisit this mature rating for motherfucking Wolverine, nigga. So everybody on here believes it's going to be a mature rating.
Yep.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
it.
what they confirmed. The creative director.
I hope y'all right, man.
Omar,
He said mature tone.
Why you care about Wolverine, Omar? You gave the show a 6 out of 10.
Nah. He said mature tone. He said mature tone, full size mature tone. I feel like if you want to have a mature tone game,
let me kill all this.
God of War is a mature tone.
No. Hold on.
Shit.
No. I'm not answering your question. I'm saying no. Hold on. The Wolverine shit. When you go to watch that shit, like on a PS blog or whatever, you gotta be 18 to actually get to it, bro. They don't do that if they finna rate that bitch.
Now that's promising too. Yeah, that's promising too. Exactly. I don't know. I just have this thing with it's not Insomnia. It's nothing with PlayStation. Nigga, I do not trust Disney, dog, because they seem to want all their shit to be for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So it's Disney. I just don't trust them. Niggas just making goddamn Blade, goddamn PG. This some bullshit, man. They making Blade PG.
This is what you gotta understand is with what they're doing, they're giving PlayStation a license to make the game. So PlayStation has the creative control, not Disney. PlayStation has creative control over this.
It looks promising. I will say that because like y'all said, you got to be 18 to view the video, and the nigga said it got a mature tone. So
yo, shout out to One Sosa
Gaming
Gaming with a 199. He said that Xbox dudes was tripping like a motherfucker. Yeah, like if you go to the website, if you go
let them ramble. Oh my bad.
No, go ahead. I was gonna repeat what the mature thing.
My bad.
No, it was just in them spaces, bro. Them niggas just be letting these niggas just talk. That Xbox universe, I want to punch that nigga in the shit.
He can listen in no spaces.
The logical dude, he just talk. But that Xbox University, dog, that nigga got
idiot.
He sound like he got the most punchable face in the world, my nigga. I would love to punch this nigga.
He keeps on clamoring about that he's not a fanboy, and he also has a PS5. But everything come out his mouth is to bash like PlayStation, and that's like me saying I love Xbox. Will everybody believe me? You know what I mean?
Xbox University, bro. That's
yo, and that's how he comes in and he addresses like, my name is Xbox University. I'm not a fanboy. Like, yo, nigga, like your name is Xbox University. Yo, Howard Game, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man. Ant. I see you in the chat. Yo, that's me.
Which one of them said they couldn't share their gamer tag because they lost their account or something? Was that Xbox University or somebody?
Oh, that was Logic.
No, that was Logic. That was the Logical dude.
I had asked them to show his credentials. The man said he got 2 different accounts because he was.
That's the dude that cut off Strictly
bullshit.
No. He asked him specifically, what's the last Bethesda game you played or you finished? And then he was like, well, I don't know. Then he finally named the game. And then he was like, well, when was that? And he was like, well, that's when he came up with the excuse like, oh, I had 2 different accounts, my Yahoo address, I couldn't get into it. I was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, ironically, the Insomniac comment was right before that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was speaking to the dude about the Insomniac shit, and I just left because I was like, I ain't nothing else to talk about. Their Persona came in there and kind of tuned dude up.
Hey, yo, Persona gonna ask them questions, bro. You better be on point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, boy.
Yo, the Hatsune man with the $2 said they hired blood artists for Last of Us Part 2, promising mature.
Oh, you for the Wolverine. So you got blood artists from the Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah. The one that did
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, nigga. 10 out of 10. Automatic. Game of the year, nigga.
Yo, so do you guys think it's going to be open world or it's going to be more linear?
10 out of 10.
I think it's going to be the Last of Us 2 approach.
I hope it's open linear, man. I hope it's open linear.
Open linear? What?
It's linear, man. Linear.
Like Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't just linear. That shit is like open linear,
nigga. Yeah, Omar, bruh. Hey, Omar, hey, Ace, bro. You got to get that shit like a 4 out of 10, bro. Come on, dog. They done used the blood, all throughout Last of Us and all of that.
The blood artist for the Last of Us Part 2, nigga. Hey, nigga, that shit 10 out of 10. That shit is game of the year. Automatic.
Nah, Omar got to give it a 4 out of 10 because they don't use nobody
weight or how they look or anything like that, man.
Insomniac had to bow down the motherfucking goddamn.
Yeah, we don't do that here, man.
Chill on the personal stuff, man. I don't care if they're an Xbox dude or whatnot, but chill on the personal stuff, man. We can roast them on the dumb shit that they say. We can roast them
on the gaming opinions and stuff. Yeah. But when it comes to the personal attacks, y'all gotta chill with that, man. Like,
I still see people retweeting this one nigga. I'm like, nigga, I stopped paying attention to anything that nigga had to say. I ain't even gonna say his name, but the nigga literally came out and said he never has owned a PlayStation. Any general.
Oh yeah,
I know. You talking about General MLD?
Like there's no reason for anyone to even come in contact with that nigga no more on some gaming shit, nigga, ever. Like, nigga, no, I can't. Nigga, you have nothing to say.
I don't believe it that he never owned a PlayStation. He's just fucking with the people.
Yo, listen what you just said, yo. How do you been playing games for like 20 years plus and not own a PlayStation? That just sounds weird to me. Like, not even like no fanboy joint. It just sounds. There's so many games that came out throughout the PlayStation history. Like, how did you end up in that spectrum that you did not even own one of them.
That sounds weird to me to not even ever own a goddamn Xbox. To be honest, I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you a gamer, nigga, like you mean to tell me, nigga, you ain't want to play shit over that motherfucker the whole time?
Yeah, I ain't never I've owned an Xbox. I own a 360
Xbox.
and a Xbox One. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
never owned one.
No. I ain't never owned a single Xbox in my life, B.
Bullshit, nigga. You bought more of them motherfuckers than my black ass.
Nigga, word to my lawn, nigga. Word to my lawn.
That nigga had an Xbox One X on motherfucking launch. I said, God damn.
yeah, sick gamer score high.
Yo, you know what's crazy? My gamer score is higher than niggas that actually play on Xbox, bro. And I'm like, dog, how are y'all niggas out here capping like this? How are y'all capping like this? And y'all ain't finishing no games. None.
Yeah. Niggas going through whole generations and I own it. That's impossible, nigga. Yeah, you might be right, Omar. That nigga might be lying. But even if he is lying, that's a sad ass joke, nigga. Because that joke is not funny at all, nigga. That shit
because really and truly, like, we always like debated like consoles and stuff like that, but the fanboy ain't really kicking until like PS3, right? But PS2, PS1, nobody was really giving. Yo, if a game was cool on Xbox, you gonna get it, you gonna play it. Like, how do you go through gaming for all them years and not own a PlayStation? That's just weird to me. Like,
lying. You know how? A lot of these niggas started gaming on 360 and Xbox One.
No, he actually.
That's what it is. A lot of these dudes wasn't gaming in back in the day like that.
Yo,
that's why they don't know
saying
the
a lot of people
history
ain't
of
on an Xbox ever. Oh shit.
No, listen. That's the reason why they don't know the history of how PlayStation been whooping Xbox ass, bro. They don't know how that shit got destroyed with the PS2. They don't know how nigga PlayStation 1 made them niggas want to jump in the fucking ring, dog. PlayStation 3 still came out and demolished the PlayStation. PlayStation 4 destroyed the Xbox, nigga. PlayStation 5 made them niggas turn solely to Game Pass, bro.
Damn.
That's how defeated they are at this point, bro.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation beat them so bad, they said, though, we got to stop selling games, bro. We got to get these niggas in this service, dog. We got to appeal to these niggas some way other than buying video games, dog. Like, this shit is crazy. I would have never envisioned this future, ever.
Yo, shout out to my man Gian the Don with a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, Xbox dudes drinking water from Atlantis. Of the sands of thinking Marvel needs Game Pass cause they're hallucinating. Yeah, I mean, Marvel games don't really need no Game Pass stuff, man. Is Avengers in Game Pass yet?
No.
It's in PS Now.
It's in PS Now. It's in PS Now.
You know what I mean? What else Marvel game came out? Is Guardians of the Galaxy going into Game Pass?
Absolutely not.
No. You know what I mean?
Now, hey, look, I will admit, the showing for, even though it's still trash, right? The showing for Guardians looked a little better this time. It looked better.
Yeah, it
looked like shit, but it looked better.
It looked cleaner.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because this one was actually in 4K. The last one was in 1080p, bro.
Nah, but yo, sick. It was like
I'm talking about even during the stream though.
The ground textures look bad. Like the character models look bad. It didn't look good that first time, bro.
I'm telling you, it was low quality actual video, bro.
So you saying the stream was in 4K this time?
It wasn't. No, the stream wasn't in 4K. The actual video afterwards was in 4K.
No, I'm talking about even during the stream. Well,
you saying during the stream it looked better? Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it looked better. It automatically looked better than that last time. That just shows you how trash the first showing was, man. That shit.
Yeah, that junk got me hot, yo. I was tight, bro. I was like, yo, this junk looks bad, and they were showing that junk for 20 minutes.
You getting it over there? I know you getting it because
I don't know,
player.
Man. First of all, it's saying it's single player.
Single player, you know that banter is gonna be there.
I just know they're gonna fuck it up somehow, but I don't know. I already
got it.
I might.
You know Quill. Come on, bro. Quill talking to fucking any of them niggas. That shit's finna be crazy, dog. I mean, even the shit that they showed when that nigga was playing like he was asleep, dog. To me, that shit was funny, bro. I'm like, okay, I see where y'all going with this. Quill gonna be Quill. They making Quill. Eater
I just
quick.
can't
Nigga,
get over
that shit,
fucking. I just can't get over Gamora's hair, bro. That shit looks
Yeah,
stupid.
that shit
should've
might
made
have
her hair
Quantum Break
long.
vibes all over it, man. Nigga, that's oh man, I don't
Nah, nah.
Nigga, that was the last game I was anticipating like a motherfucker, nigga. I said, God damn, this shit.
Hey man, if you want to hurt these bots, bro,
In the right fucking password. Come on, man.
if you want to hurt these bots and PC cats, bro, just talk about Coder, fam. It's ugly out there.
Yeah.
Bro, you want to hurt PC cats? Tell them niggas you don't give a shit about Uncharted collection going to the motherfucker, man. Niggas get hurt.
Man just arguing with me right now about Coder, bro. I'm like, yo, you can't be mad at me because I said it may not come to PC day one. And then he's like, well, obviously it will. Here's a source. And so he's like, use Google if you don't know how to use it. Though when I use Google, it tells me that the source is incredible. like nigga, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes, bro? And I got a PC. That's what he fell in to realize. Like, these niggas is they are hurt, fam. Like, they are hurt.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did I get that last super chat? Yeah, I did.
I'm helping a user, man, and this shit is annoying the fuck
Yo,
out.
so I can't hear you, man. You mumbling, bruh.
Nah, you is kind of low. I'm helping a user, man, and this fucking guy don't know what the fuck he's doing. It's pissing me off.
But yeah, man, the impact of this show was amazing. I don't understand how that cannot be incorporated in your score for a show like this. You know what I mean? Because we always talk about the impact of these shows and how people are talking, the buzz that's going around, and we always further the conversation with that stuff. But like I said, I personally feel that I don't think nobody can really give this game this show like lower than a 7. You know what I mean? Like 7, I can understand it, but lower than a 7, no, I can't. I personally can't.
The only way is if you personally went into the show thinking that you were going to see this game or that game or that game. That's
like
on
a Metal Gear Solid,
you know what I'm saying?
Remake.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, one of them that I kind of was expecting to see, one of them, but I didn't fall for it like that. You know what I mean? Because I was like, nigga, I'm just gonna watch the show and see. It's Infamous. I was wishing a goddamn Infamous was there.
Yeah, I thought when you remember when they showed the Spider-Man 2 trailer, I thought that was Infamous.
Yeah, when the lightning.
Almost everyone thought that.
Yo, at first when I read the street names, I was like, oh, that's Spider-Man 2. But then when I saw the lightning, I said, wait, is it Infamous? And I was like, oh no, it's back to Spider-Man. I had Craven. I was back and forth too, so it caught me too.
Yeah, you had to be thinking, okay, they're gonna show SOCOM, they're gonna show this, they're gonna show that. You know what I'm saying? And then because they didn't show that shit, now you up here trying to give it a low score.
Like,
get the fuck out of here.
No, I never cared for a second about SOCOM.
Brother, I'm talking about the pre-show. You was thinking that probably Metal Gear, Silent Hills, all that stuff.
I never played a Metal Gear in my life.
What?
I played the demo for the first game, but
so wait, what were you expecting to be seen at the show that you wanted to see?
What were you expecting at the show? Yeah, what were you expecting at the show?
What was you expecting?
Sorry?
What were you expecting at this show?
I was not expecting. I was just hoping for.
No, that's not the question I asked you. You're not about to change. I'm gonna ask you a very direct question, Omar, Karba, Ace. What were you expecting from this show, that the PlayStation Showcase on September 9th, 2021? What were you, Omar, Ace, Karba, expecting?
I was expecting a new Infamous. I was expecting just something. No, a new Infamous and a few new IPs.
Like what?
Why were you expecting a new Infamous? What led you to believe that
you got a new IP and you got a new superhero?
Project Eve is a new IP. Project Eve is a new IP.
You asked him a tough question. You
no, Project Eve have seen it before, but this is the first time they showcase it like that. What I mean by new IP, I was expecting new Infamous because you keep hearing how PlayStation have.
Where are you hearing this? That's all I want you to do is point me in that direction.
I'm not talking about the rumors. I'm not talking about the rumors.
So I'm talking about
how. I'm talking about how PlayStation having their developers work on multiple projects
I was expecting like a resistance being shown because they was teasing that a lot, but
yes, they did that.
Listen.
But I didn't care. Like my thing is, I never thought, okay, because they didn't show what I expected, I'm gonna give it a low score. That's not my thing. My thing
Let's
is
cut the cap.
So if they would have showed Infamous, your score would have jumped to a 9.
Let's cut the cap, Ace. You listened to everything that everybody said, bro. And when you went into this show, you didn't see none of what you thought you was gonna see. And that's, I mean, come on, bro. Like again, you could fall back on the it's your opinion, but let's be honest now. Let's just tell the truth at this point, because it sounded like bullshit to me. It sounded like bullshit because you can't point me to nothing that Sony said or did that would make you think that an Infamous was coming. Not a single thing. Now, if you would have said Resistance, I'd have been on your side because Insomniac been posting Resistance like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but here is the thing. I didn't expect it. I was about to say, and Persona said, no, say expected. I was about to say, I was hoping that I would see a new Infamous.
You got a platinum in the last Infamous?
Of course,
Sorry?
No. I
did in First Light. You got a platinum?
Oh no, the first, second son. I am at 97%.
I should go back and platinum that motherfucker. But
you gotta be evil.
Why it was a dumb easy ass.
I don't like to play for
this dude got a new soundbite now, bro. Oh my god.
If you got a
Sorry.
Dude, if you love Infamous so much, why don't you play him Second Son and First Light?
Because First Light I didn't enjoy. As for Second Son,
so if you enjoy the last,
what you got to do?
If you enjoy the first two games,
hold on.
I didn't enjoy First Light.
First Light is arguably better than Second Son. You know what?
Nah, dude.
Nah.
Now you're tapping.
I'm telling you.
Now you're mad.
Hold up. Wait a second. So if you didn't like that, if you didn't like the last two games in the installment in the series, why would you hope for another one?
Wait. I love Second Son.
So
I never said I didn't like Second Son. I didn't enjoy First Light, but I love Second Son.
Did you play Infamous 1?
I am at 67% in
Did you play the game? Did you complete
it? And I beat it with.
You probably ain't gonna get that platinum, big dog, because they got these little things you gotta collect. And dog, it gets stupid
all over. Yeah. Did you beat Infamous 2?
I think the shard I got them on max. I think. I'm not sure.
Did you beat Infamous 2?
Yes, good and bad.
You beat Blood. Was it Blood?
Yeah, with that one I am also on 69%. Like I remember what's his name? J-Tech put out a tweet showing.
Wait, hold on. What's your PSN, Ace?
Karava _ Shihab. I will. You have me on your friend list.
Sorry.
But the thing is, right? Even though they wasn't shown there. There's no telling, nigga. Insomniac might have that shit in the tuck too. They might have Infamous and motherfucking
No,
Resistance.
Insomniac is Sucker Punch, not.
Yeah.
Not.
I'm tripping.
Infamous is Sucker Punch. Oh no, trust me.
No Resistance. They might have Resistance in the tuck. Yeah, they might have Resistance in the tuck, dog.
That's getting announced at some point next year.
And Sunset Overdrive or some shit. I believe they're gonna do another one of them shits.
Yo, man, we got to talk about this, man. Cause you PlayStation fanboys, you ponies, you Royal Order of the Pegasus Nations, and y'all need to relax. Okay? Y'all need to relax. PlayStation fanboy comments of Xbox has no games will come back to haunt them. Big time. Sooner than later. Xbox Series S and X will be the generation of RPGs. Here's the proof below. Sig, I'm talking to you. Persona, I'm talking to you. OBJ the Don, I'm talking to you. Omar, I'm talking to you. I predict all these games will come out this generation exclusively on the Xbox Series X and PC, not PS5, Starfield, Avowed, Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell, Fallout 5, Fallout New Vegas 2, Outer Worlds 2. Hold that L strictly.
We don't.
That's L? I wasn't even
What you
listening.
mean? Yo, these are bangers. What you mean?
What?
I never played any Fallout game to begin with.
Hold on, Omar. We getting a little too much. You ain't never played this in this stream. You need to relax. You need to relax because
y'all crazy. Man. Hey, first of all, if people knew, man, and if people knew, man, when it comes to Bethesda, there's multiple like developers underneath Bethesda. Again, Arcane making Deathloop, et cetera, et cetera. But again, man, Bethesda as a whole, they haven't made really any good games since. I mean, what, like Fallout 4 or some shit? So I don't know why all of a sudden people really capping for Bethesda.
Hey, who getting Deathloop, man? Who getting Deathloop?
I pre-ordered that shit. I pre-ordered that shit like 3-4 months ago.
I pre-ordered that shit, canceled it. They shoved the shit in my face. Pause. I said, you know what?
Persona gonna get Deathloop. He gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it right now, but he gonna get it down the line.
I'm gonna get it, but I ain't gonna tell y'all when I play it. I'm gonna play offline.
as you should.
Hey, listen, Persona. Hey, when I scroll down my friends list and I see it said you ain't been online in an hour, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, he playing Deathloop.
Playing Deathloop. I can't let niggas. I gotta uphold the shenanigans.
Nigga offline out there, motherfucker.
They're claiming this as a victory on the Xbox side. This game being so highly rated, even though they can't play it on their platform.
Is it highly rated?
All these games, Bethesda titles.
It came out.
90.
Who made Outer Worlds again? I forgot who made Outer Worlds. That's Bethesda, right? Or am I tripping?
No, that's Obsidian. Obsidian.
Oh, okay. Obsidian.
Deathloop ain't out, right? It ain't out.
No, come on. The Metacritic scores came out.
Yeah, Deathloop tomorrow. I'm not gonna play Deathloop this whole month. I'm gonna be honest with you. Until Tales Horizon Platinum.
Tales Platinum,
that's when
and
I'm
they talking about the
gonna
platinum
play a game because I'm gonna play Fist. Right, I'm gonna get right back to Fist. Then I gotta get right back to Chris Tales. Then I will get around to Deathloop. It's good I'm not buying COD this year.
Hey, look, man. Y'all gonna have to come up with another name for that goddamn game, man.
Tales of Arise, the story, from what I'm seeing, the story is 40 to 50 hours. That's just the story. The Platinum is about 100. I'm on that the rest of the month. Then Fist, which is about 30. We're going to get that. Then
you got to call that
Bridge of
something
Spirits.
Else, man.
Kena Fist.
Nah, Fist is
and then
dope,
Kena
Bridge of Spirits. Sound like a porno, man.
That's another plan. And then I'm gonna play Deathloop in August. I mean October.
Hey, Fist is low key lit. Deathloop, I catch that shit on sale.
I'm gonna play Deathloop August 2021.
I play that shit on Game Pass, man.
I'm playing Deathloop August 2021.
You gonna play Deathloop next year?
Play that shit on Game Pass.
August 2021. I'm playing Deathloop August 2021.
A what? You said August.
I mean, I ain't playing that shit, 2021. August 2021.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, hold on, this ain't we in September right now. What the fuck is he talking about? He gonna play that shit.
Yo, gaming night. Nah, I'm not buying COD this year, man. I'm not buying COD this year. I'm good.
Barry gonna have that shit a week after that motherfucker release. Like, yeah, you know,
like yo,
change that bitch up.
The real talk. I don't want to play Modern Warfare again. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, like people thought I was bullshitting when it came to Cold War. I didn't play Cold War from December to the beginning of August because they listened to all the complaints that I had. Like they fixed that stuff. So I was like, okay, I already have the game. Let me go download it. Season 5 is looking lit. But as far as what I played with Vanguard, I was not liking that, bro. I'll be honest with you. Every COD game, even if I don't like it, I will play at least 5 to 10 games. I only played 2 games. I was like, nah, delete. I was good.
You guys, how do you guys feel about
everybody? All the big Call of Duty YouTubers now they saying the shit that I was saying. The sprint out time is too slow. Like Exclusive Ace, he's breaking it down. Sprint out time is too that's not COD, bro. Every year we got to talk to these dudes about the sprint out time, the ADS, and like, yo, why you want to slow this game down so much, man?
Yeah, but one of the developers a while back when it came to Black Ops 4, he was talking about Call of Duty 2019, Modern Warfare 2019. And they're developing the game for casuals, bro. Unfortunately,
yeah, that's what it is. They want the safe space.
Yeah, bro, and all of the design shit, the footsteps, that's why dead silence is not a perk and shit like that. They're just designing it around casual gamers, bro, and it's fucking the hardcore gamers or the hardcore Call of Duty fans that, played the game since, the first Black Ops, whatever it may be, bro. It's unfortunate.
Junk crazy, bro.
Yeah,
the story
y'all
looks
niggas
amazing.
gonna buy it anyway,
the
man.
story looks amazing. Like Modern Warfare story,
Y'all
that
gonna
was
buy it
amazing.
anyway.
This story
that shit
looks
was
great
fire.
too, but it's just like, yo, man, I know myself. I play COD a lot, yo. I play COD a lot. And I know
gonna buy that shit.
When it comes to Modern Warfare, bro, yo, I was so frustrated playing that game, bro. But I was playing it because I was like, there might be hope. There might be something I'm not learning or I might not doing. And I kept playing it, and I wasn't enjoying it, bro. I wasn't enjoying it. Oh, yo, Madden said, get that garbage off my screen. Oh, my bad.
Which one was it when they had the Africans running around like they on crack and shit? That's Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, you talking about?
I think so.
Was that 3?
Yeah, they had them Nigerians running around like they was
started
on
off like
crackheads.
Africa. You got to like assassinate somebody. I think that was 3. Because 3 is the one that brought the
man,
whole
that was the
co-op
last
thing.
good
right?
one that Infinity War fucking goddamn made, man. That was the last good one. That was it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I enjoy Cold
Other than
War.
that, Treyarch run this shit, nigga. Treyarch run that shit.
Yeah, like Cold War when it first came, yo, real talk, it's like it stabbed me in the heart, yo, because I'm a huge Treyarch fan, right? And I'm like, yo, this is not Treyarch, yo. They just trying to copy the success of like Modern Warfare. And they doing all these other features like, nah, Treyarch is known to innovate in Call of Duty. And it was not innovating. And I was like, yo, nah, man. I got frustrated. I deleted that joint. I haven't played COD since December. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm done, bro. But they definitely picked it back up for sure, though.
I bet you it was a lot happier without that shit, though.
Ask us a question.
Yo, did
Link?
They didn't even include Everwild or Hellblade 2. Yeah, I think they were trying to include just like RPG games, like specific RPG games. But I don't know how
when
Bethesda,
did they become these RPG connoisseurs? I need to know.
I don't know either, bro. I don't know how Bethesda can be creating Starfield, Fallout, and Fallout New Vegas 2. And they not Insomniac. You know what I mean? They ain't putting out, heat like that.
This shit is wild. This shit to me, man. I mean, their identity has never been that.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all seen that God of War trailer?
Oh yes, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Did y'all realize this nigga don't have the gray in his beard that he had in his beard before?
He didn't.
I didn't take a look at his beard.
Downgrade confirmed.
Nigga, I'm telling you, if you go to like 31 seconds, bro, this nigga ain't got a single gray in his goddamn beard, bro.
Nah, he did. Look, he got grays
what do you
right
think
here.
that means?
Where?
Right here in the beginning of the joint, you see the grays here. You see the grays here. I got it up.
And
you gonna see it again. Hold on, we gonna see it again. Watch. You gonna see it again.
Wait, so he don't have gray on the left side? Because if you go to like 31 seconds on the trailer, ain't no grays. Either that or maybe it's because I'm on a 1080p screen. Yes, my computer monitors are 1080p.
Okay.
Goddamn it.
What does that mean, though? What do you think that means if he don't have no gray in his beard?
All of the nothing at all. I'm just saying.
You guys think about where they're going? But I
thought that nigga may have had some like Beijing hidden, somewhere out in the cave.
He got just a man.
They thought that nigga was coloring it up. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Atreus look like a fuck nigga, bro. I just something about that nigga face that I just don't like, bro. I don't know what it is.
Y'all be easy, yo.
He's older, man.
All right, Strictly.
Y'all be easy.
Sure.
Oh yeah, see, you got grays in here.
Listen.
Hey, did that nigga stab him? Did he get a motherfucker with the blades of chaos and they make that nigga explode?
Yeah, he picked him up in the air. Yeah.
You know what's great about this God of War is like Kratos' default like armor looks dope. So you imagine like the ones that you're gonna earn in the game, like the the later ones that you get. You know that junk's gonna be fire.
Look, you got people complaining about the length of the game and all this other shit. Give me more of it. I'll take more of it.
Oh, why do y'all let these niggas run these goddamn? Y'all let them run these narratives, bro. Like sometimes I can't say that because I be repeating them shits too. But Sometimes you just gotta let that shit be, dog.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
spreading the message, because that's what they did with this Gandalf gaming nigga. Like they just kept spreading this nigga message, bro. Just let this nigga be stupid to
Yo,
himself.
he got a million views off of that dumbass tweet.
Was he talking about that boat stuff or something? Was that him?
Yeah, that nigga's an idiot.
Like, yo, how much
Yeah, man,
animations do
sometimes
you
y'all just
have
gotta
to
let
get
that
into a
I've
boat,
been
bro?
blocked that motherfucker. I've been blocked that.
Like, yo, the one thing that these Xbox dudes nitpick, they don't nitpick nothing for their own game. They nitpick the boat animation to get into the boat. How many ways can you get into a boat, bruh? This junk crazy, yo. You don't nitpick. You don't nitpick Forza.
When you ain't got nothing on that level, nigga, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hold on,
You gotta remember these niggas was just praising Psychonauts, nigga. Psychonauts.
I refuse to believe that shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
I gotta bring back Forza. I gotta bring back Forza, man. I gotta bring back this Forza joint, yo.
Nigga.
Hold up, this is the
You should bring back the original reveal trailer first, and then bring back the new one where they were showing gameplay. Since niggas don't feel like that shit was downgraded. That shit was downgraded.
Saying GT don't look good. Come on.
This is the original E3 one right here.
I mean, GT look real, nigga. That shit look crazy.
Real. Yeah, that shit
Oh, but
like
it doesn't
life.
have color. It doesn't have color.
Alex, but you gotta see where Alex was talking about the girl from that Project Eve game or whatever.
Look at this joint, bro. Look at this joint. These dudes want to nitpick on a boat animation, right? But this motherfucker just jumped off whatever ramp into mud, bro. Mud. And look at this car. How this car just came from a car wash. Look. I'm not making this stuff up, bro. Look at this car.
I see this
It's clean as hell. It's clean as hell. There's no drive through mud right now. Drive through mud right now. Look at this car. It's clean. Not even the water is getting on it.
It's getting on your screen though.
It's getting on the screen. Exactly. Look at this car. It's clean, bruh. Clean as hell. No dirt on the mud. No dirt on the windows. Nothing. But they wanna nitpick a boat animation. Come on, man. Look. He's driving through mud. The dirt is not even kicking up like that. Come on, man. And these talking about your Forza looks great. Now let's go to Gamescom. Let's go to Gamescom. But this shit is crazy. This joint is crazy. We gonna see it again. We gonna see it again. We gonna see this joint again. This dude gonna go through a sandstorm. He gonna go through a sandstorm. Where is it at?
Why is it at 30 FPS though?
Is this the same one? I think this is like a IGN specific one. Hold up.
Yeah, I don't be watching none of these videos.
Even this clip right here. He's driving through dirt, no kick up. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look at it. There's no dirt on the car. Nothing. That's a clean, washed up
Where's
car.
the vegetation, nigga? Why are we in a desert with nothing?
Yeah, that's
where's the NPCs? That's how they say, right?
Nah, ain't no NPCs, bro. They ain't finna show you them square.
I want to see the
cardboard cutouts.
Is this it? The initial drive? I think this is it right here. Look at this dude that's gonna jump off of right here. He gonna jump off from a freaking He gonna jump off the plane, and he's going to go in snow and dirt. No kick up. Look at this. Boom. The car is perfectly clean. Even GT, Gran Turismo 7, you saw water as the man went through the splash of water. You saw the water splash up on the car. You saw dirt kicking up when the trucks was going in the car, and you see dirt on the car. I'm going to show Gran Turismo. Y'all gonna see. Look at this. My man is driving into mud and snow terrain. Look at this truck.
Hey, CB3, where you been, bro? You just now playing that game in fucking 2021, bro?
Yo, CB3 said y'all. He said, have y'all played the 2009 Wolverine game? It's fire. Yeah, we've been played that. That game was fire.
Nah, I ain't played that shit.
I played and platinum that shit back in 2000.
I think wasn't that shit like a movie tie-in game?
Yeah, it was the X-Men Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I used to love the hell out of that game because when he's getting shot, you see his skin peeling off, and you see the blood, and it just heals back up. That joint was fly as hell, bro. I think he fought.
Where's all that fucking vegetation? Nah. Where's all that vegetation that they were showing in the beginning, bro? Now all we seeing is fucking dirt roads with fucking what they call them little things that be rolling by. Not a cactus. Fucking I just said it. It's crazy. I just said it and fucking totally forgot what this shit was.
Bales of hay and shit.
Nah, not the bales of hay. The fucking God damn, I can't even think about it. It is what it is. Fuck.
Yeah, even in the cutscene, it's not even kicking up on a car. Like me, when especially when a car game, you gotta have detail like that, in my opinion. This dude about to go through a sandstorm or tumbleweed. This dude about to go through a sandstorm.
Yeah.
And you see no dirt on the window, like no type of realism, nothing. I get that it's an arcade and open world, but god damn, 12 T-flops. Why are you hyping up all that stuff? Why are you hyping up velocity architecture and machine learning if you can't implement those little fine details into the game?
Bro, where is all that fucking vegetation?
Ooh, and then some popping too. I saw some popping too.
It's a lot of fucking pop in. It ain't a little pop in. You see that shit all as they fucking driving. Fucking what they call that shit? VRS and fucking action.
Machine learning. Hey yo, man. Yo, Xbox, they need to step it up, man. Look at this. No man went through. He's gonna go through water. Look, there's no water on the car. A little bit water in the car. Okay, I respect that. But now it's gone. But no dirt on the car. No dirt on the car. Look at this. No dirt on the car. My man's driving through dirt. No dirt on the car. Clean.
Bro, where is that? Okay, Bar, you gotta show the initial video when they initially showed Forza, bro. Because I know I ain't going fucking crazy, dog.
All right, I'm gonna pull up. Now he's in a sandstorm.
Big ass lush jungles, nigga. It was lush jungles, bruh. It wasn't just regular jungle. It was lush jungles. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this ain't number. This ain't number Forza Horizon 4, dog.
Let me find it. Forza Horizon is gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It always looks good. Forza Horizon.
I'm not saying that it doesn't look good. I'm just saying that the next gen leap is not there, in my opinion. I don't see the next gen.
It look like Forza
4.5. Nah, it's not there.
Like when I think about next gen, I'm thinking about those initial details that's going to be there on the car. You know what I mean? Like how the hell you going to go through mud and dirt and all that stuff, and that stuff not being portrayed on the car? Oh, there you go.
Watch the difference. There you go. watch the difference, my nigga. Watch the difference.
All in-game
y'all
footage.
Niggas ain't seeing it.
All in-game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That definitely. This looked just like what we was just seeing, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Macho Channel was good, bro.
Yo, I knew I wasn't going crazy, dog. They gave them niggas
nothing on the car, bro. Nothing on the car. Hold up, we're gonna pop it right here. Look at this. Yo, am I making this stuff up? Am I making this stuff up? Nothing on the goddamn car. But Forza looks great. It's next gen. That's not next gen to me, man. That's not next. This is the Xbox One game that's getting higher res and higher frame rate. That's what that is to me. That's what that is to me. Y'all want to see next gen?
Not higher frames at 4K. Higher frames.
Oh yeah, not high frames at 4K. Y'all want to see next gen? I'm gonna show y'all next gen real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all next gen. These dudes had the audacity to talk about how GT7 don't look great. These niggas is crazy. These niggas is crazy.
Audacity.
Oh, it don't have color. It doesn't have any color.
No color. My man Lindemann was like, "Yo, they're going for a realistic approach. It's supposed to
that's the realistic. Yeah, that's the realistic part of the situation. Is they going for Kazunori Yamauchi. I think that's his name. The nigga that's over Polyphony Digital. Dog, that nigga don't play. He don't even let them motherfuckers have damage on the cars, dog. It's weird, but they purposely do it.
This is next gen right here, huh? I'm not taking anything away from Forza, but I'm not seeing something that is like that next gen leap with the next Horizon game. Oh, you just put in a new location, higher res and frame rate. Not at 4K. You know
Listen, real people who race play GT7, dog. Nigga, they not playing for fun, dog.
Gran Turismo is not all CG object. You gonna see. Not all CG. Yo, Game of Despair, what's good, man? I'm about to show y'all next gen, man. Look at the ray trace. Look at that. Look at you see the snow build up on the car. Look at this. The snow build up on the car right here. You see it. You see it. And this just escapes. You see it. Look at the water on the car. Come on, man.
Or are you telling too much?
Yo, bro, I'm not even trying to hate on Forza like that, but everybody's just giving this proclaimed, W for Forza. When I'm just like, yo, you guys, when you watch PlayStation showcases, you want to see next gen. But the Xbox is just, you just want to see a game. You know what I mean? That's all you want to see on Xbox. I just want to see a game. But PlayStation, these motherfuckers going with a look at the same animations that they do in for the boat in the last game. It's a sequel, motherfucker. God of War doesn't look like a huge leap up from the last game. You know what I mean? But does Forza look like a huge leap up? Huh? Is anybody mentioning that? Does it look, if you guys want all this parity, if you guys want to be even and fair like your reviews, are you mentioning those things? Oh, I'm nitpicking, right? I'm capping. I'm the fanboy, right? If I mention that. Full of shit. Y'all full of shit, man. Nobody's talking about, does Forza looks like a next gen leap up? Look at this. The water all up in the car. Come on, man. The water on the side of the car. And you out here playing Forza and the car is running out clean in mud. Come on, man. I'm not being unrealistic. I'm keeping it a buck. Motherfuckers talking about God of War. Forza Horizon is also a cross-generational game. Why nobody's talking about the next leap up? Does it look like a leap up? Everybody's giving it this win. Why? Look at the dirt on this Jeep. Come on, man. You see the kick? Sick. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping. Look at the kick up. The buildup of the dirt is on the car. I'm not tripping. But they have the audacity. Talk about this doesn't look next gen. Gran Turismo doesn't look that good. Are you crazy? God of War doesn't look like a big leap up. I'm not that impressed. But you impressed by Forza? It's crazy, man. Shit's crazy, man. Yo, we gonna end this. We gonna end this. Speak from the heart here, man. Let's get these outros out the way, man. Yo, Omar, hit us with your outro,
Omar, man. Mr. 6 out of 10.
Mr. 6 out of 10.
My bad.
6 out of 10.
Sorry?
Easy, Mr. Easy Clap.
Sorry.
Okay, the reason why I say sorry because when you guys talk, together, I have a hard time understanding.
Oh no, they just joking around, Omar. Ain't nothing. Yo,
I know.
At the end of the day, you are doomed. Trust me.
It became so much of a joke that when you had literally what's his name, BG saying,
sorry,
my bad. I remember I'm like,
sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's gonna be stuck with me forever.
Oh, BG said my bad?
No, but he just said it for himself. It's not like a dig at me or something like that. So that's why. Yeah, great show. I wanna just highlight 2 things. What's up, PlayStation? Good show. I didn't agree with what his name said, Hip Hop Gamer, about easy stuff. But other than that, Moose Show was a fucking fantastic show. Everyone
Best
should
PlayStation podcast on the net. Better talk
Appreciate
to him.
That, man. Appreciate that. Listen, we learn from the best. And that's
I told y'all that shit from the beginning, my nigga. That's why I always been on board, bruh.
We learn from y'all,
Let's
man.
go,
You know
baby.
what I mean? It's all a
I ain't no
collaborative
PlayStation podcast. I ain't no PlayStation podcast. I am not a PlayStation podcast. Fuck that. Cut the cap. No cap.
Yo, big things coming too, yo. Big things coming. I'm telling y'all gonna be very shocked one day when y'all just see it pop up. Persona might tweet it out. I might tweet it out. Y'all gonna be like, what? Trust.
What?
But yo, Omar, that's it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yo, Link, man. You get off the phone, Link, man. Stop talking to these
Mr.
girls all the time,
Xbox
man, during the
himself.
podcast, man. Is Link there? Oh, no, he's not
Mister,
there.
I don't care about Xbox, but I bought an Xbox because Xbox.
Bet. Yo, OBJ, man.
Yeah, if you feel me.
Yo, y'all know what it is. Like, stream, you know what I'm saying? Share that motherfucker, man. Yeah, if you gave the PlayStation Showcase anything less than an 8, maybe a 7, nigga, then you're smoking the strongest crack ever cut known to man. You know what I'm saying? Strongest crack ever. Insomniac Games is they are working overtime over that motherfucker there. They are the most productive studio in the industry. Not the best, but they are the most productive. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for Wolverine. Can't wait for Spider-Man motherfucking 2. Venom. We will. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait. You know what I mean? And y'all take it easy.
Hey, that nigga Tony Todd serious, bruh. That nigga do that Venom shit so effortless.
Yo, there's no like sound enhancers. He just doing that off his voice, bro.
That shit crazy, nigga. My throat hurt after he finished that shit.
Yeah, that was lit, yo. Yo, Sick, man, here's your outro, bro.
Done, man. Sick Humor TV, Mr. No Cap. That's it. Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. My man Persona, Gaming with Persona, the other half of the What's Up PlayStation crew. Mr. I'm in a meeting.
I was in a meeting. Now I'm dealing with dumbass users. Yo, man, listen. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through. Let me see how I feel, because after I'm done with this work, I'm about to be on Tails. Let me see how I feel. Show might happen tonight, or I might be too deep in Tails. Pause. Like Barry said, yo, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm so giddy, but I don't want to speak before the blessings happen. Just wait, man. Yo, listen, What's Up PlayStation about to be on another level. I promise, guys. I promise. Yeah, I'm Gaming with Persona. Follow me on, I'm like 150 subs away from 2,000 on YouTube. So if you enjoy my content, hit that sub button. And your boy's at 1,700 fucking followers on Twitter. Y'all rock with your boy. I appreciate it. And so follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. And I might do a show tonight. I'll see how I feel. If not tonight, tomorrow for sure. But yeah, man, listen up here.
Do your show, man.
Yo, boy, this shit was supposed to be at 4 o'clock. And you doing it now. Don't.
I told y'all why I'm doing it now, because at 4 I was thinking, like, if I do a show and right after the show I'm going to eat and probably go to sleep, but I want to play Tales after I work. So I was like, let me do this right now, and now I can play Tales while I'm working, and then I can just continue after work. I'm just gonna continue to play Tales. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm most likely I'll do a show. Most likely.
The craziest part, bruh, is super weird, dog. I thought your show was yesterday. I was literally in the middle of doing my stream. I was about to end the stream because I thought your stream was coming up. And I'm like, yo, this shit say the 13th. Somebody had to make it like that. Nah, that shit say 13th, bro.
I had to hop back in here. Persona threw shade earlier. He think he's slick. He said if you wasn't playing Tales, you're not a gamer. Fuck what Persona talking about.
I've been in them spaces too, man. You better get on Final Fantasy and Tales, bro. I need some variety. You need to up that palette.
I'm the hardcore casual. Hey, look, hold on.
Strictly, you like Battlefield. You can't come in here talking shit, bro.
Hey, listen.
How many of y'all niggas in? Go ahead.
I'm new to Battlefield anyway, so I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Garbage.
It's better than Call of Duty at this point. That I can promise.
Look, nigga, no, the little gameplay I seen from Battlefield so much, it looked like it copying Call of Duty, bro.
Exactly,
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
exactly.
I seen some Call of Duty gameplay up in there.
Look, you want
gonna sell more.
Absolutely, bro. I'm not in denial now. I'm definitely not in denial to say COD ain't gonna sell more, and I'm not gonna throw shade at COD. I'm just saying at this point I enjoy Battlefield more due to the reasons we had already talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion.
At the end of the day, I need you to finish up Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then you can play Tales and all that stuff.
This nigga always trying to get somebody to play Final Fantasy.
I tell you what, Barry, I'll try one more time for my guy, Barry. Bro. I'll try.
Nah, finish it up.
Hey, how many of y'all niggas? I bet you there's niggas in this podcast right now who gonna play that shit that look like Dora the Explorer that they showed at the PlayStation Showcase.
Tachia? I'm definitely playing.
Whatever that.
Nah, I'm
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I'm definitely playing.
See what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
That's why nigga don't. I am not a hardcore gamer. I
want to be a
casual.
dog.
I'm not touching this.
I want to be a cat.
I don't understand.
I want to be a crab.
I don't understand.
But
I can't wait to play it. Hey, I platinum Bugsnax, nigga. I fuck with Bugsnax.
Nigga, that shit ended up in my library, nigga. It's like I don't
play it, nigga. Play it.
I have no idea.
Stop playing and play it.
No,
it's in your library. All you got to do is download it. They gave it to you for free.
Yeah, stop playing
games. Time is money, and my watch is fast. So watch it.
I got a wife.
Hey, look, no
watch
sir.
Yes.
Yo, man, but damn, that's not for me, guys. It's not for me. But we're about to get up out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody that hit the like button, all the super chats, man. You guys thoroughly enjoy Speak from the Heart streams, so you know what I mean. It's always a pleasure doing them. It's always a pleasure having people come through, you know, and give their opinions. Like, we don't have to agree, you know, and even if we disagree, you know, there's gonna be clapback, and people that come through here, they have thick skin, you know what I mean. So nobody's real sensitive out here when they come to Speak from the Heart, so that's cool. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Once again, for all the people that subscribe, appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. There's gonna be a lot of Tales videos coming up, so if you guys don't want any spoilers or anything like that, just be warned with that. I'm gonna start uploading those Tales stuff. So, all right, guys, catch y'all later. It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone.
My bad.
Deuces. Bye bye. Sorry.